everyone, and welcome to Dork Tales, Journeys to the Radiant Citadel, aka Panic at the Citadel. It's a long freaking title, and we're back. It's 2024. This is my first game DMing of 2024, and I'm super excited to get back into the Fiends of Hollow Mine. And before we start and get into it, just want to give a quick not disclaimer, but Christine is not feeling well. She has caught the plague that Kelly, Amy, and I have all had. So much love to Christine, and we will see you in the next episode, which I think you will enjoy. We will miss you, but drink tea and feel better, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Actually, is when the next game for this is running, for the conclusion, hopefully, of this little adventure. But before we get started, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Robin. I am your dungeon mistress, and I use she/her pronouns. And I'm super excited. It's been a while. I got some a little bit of nerves going on. But let's continue and say hello to Kelly.
You don't need nerves when you've got nerds like us. Hey everybody, I'm Kelly. I use he and him, and so does Dziugas, although I think he probably uses they and them as well. Dziugas is my Path of the Lichen Blood Hunter. He's a reborn. He's not having a great time, and apparently likes older women. Or at least physically older. I don't know.
Physically? Anyway. Well, I mean, she was young when she saw you the first
Everyone
time.
was young once.
Yeah. And she was, that's, we'll find out more about their past. I also apologize if sometimes you hear exclamations from my landlords.
Is it the Super
I
Bowl
actually heard that a little
bit. Yeah.
I can tell you what happened.
Game, so,
I can tell you what happened right now based on that.
Yeah, did they score or not or something? I don't know.
Somebody, Niners scored. Wait. Somebody fumbled.
Somebody fumbled. Okay, that's probably why they got super sad. But yeah, so if you hear random outbursts, my landlords are having friends over to watch the football game, and instead of doing that, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons like real cool people.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, is that everything, Kelly?
That's it for me.
Cool. Let's we'll say do a quick hello to Christine and then Luna and that adorable chibi art, which is just so cute. And then we go down to Amy. Hello, Amy.
Oh, it's me really quickly already?
Mm-hmm.
I was not prepared. But hi, I'm Amy. Pronouns are she, her, they, them. I am playing Eva, the Aetherborn cleric of the Trickery domain. I forgot what I was playing for a moment, like what my class was, because my brain keeps thinking I'm very tricksy roguelike, but no, I am a cleric. Yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Anyway, excited for this.
Yeah. Cool. Excited to have you. Then we go to Jen, who is just every time she arrives on screen, is just distracting for a brief moment.
Well, yeah, that's Fairx for you. Hi, I'm Jen, and I use she, her pronouns, and I will be playing Fairx, our ranger bard. I think last time I was like, in the chat, I was like, squishing them together, you get banger, and I was like, that's appropriate.
Yeah,
it's in my notes as banger, actually.
Banger. Nice. A ranger bard changeling, and as a changeling, last game, I think I actually had my recently dyed natural hair as her hair, and this game I don't because it's not in stream condition right now. So, I'm like, hey, she's a changeling. She can just wake up like this. It's cool. And Fairx uses pretty much any pronouns because Fairx can be anyone you want her to be.
Oh, it's wonderful. And then certainly last, or
tell us how you really feel.
Certainly
not least. Oh, guys, this is gonna be a great start to the game, eh? Let's get.
You gotta get it out now. It's fine.
Now.
Do it now. Get it out now.
Last but certainly not least, hi, Traz.
Hi, I am Traz. I use he, him pronouns, as does my character Strazar Augnaro, or Wood Elf Oath of the Watcher Paladin. Blah. Yeah, I'm off to a good start too.
It's true. At least I didn't say certainly least. Perfect.
This reminds
right.
me of the one time, I don't know if it was Caitlin or Kat who said it, who was pretty but stupid and was trying to say, I may be, they were trying to say that, and they said something along the lines of, I may be dumb, but at least I'm stupid. Instead.
That was Kat. That was Kat.
Yeah, that was Kat.
There's a clip of Dimension 20 that I sent to everyone to be like, hey, watch this because you'll never screw up intros as badly as these professional people just did. And I can't remember which one I sent because there's a couple of times they really mess up, but in one of the latest series, one of the players was like, first game, hi, I'm Jason, and I'm Siobhan, and I'm gonna be playing Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's always great.
And she was like,
we're all
fourth
human.
to go. So
oh, that happens. We all are human, and we all mess our words, and it's just English.
That's true.
It's when I start messing up my words in other languages that then it's just talent because I know other languages. Anyways, let's stop putting off getting into game and let's continue. Before we get into, is there anything we need to announce, Kelly, or no?
Very excited that Strixhaven is coming back on the 30th, and besides that, I know I keep promising it, but Alien is going to be dropping in the next day or so. I just got to finish doing the final edit, and then I'll upload it because I like to stagger these things so that you get this today and then you get something else tomorrow, Patreon.
Little treats. Yeah, and hi Patreon, we love you. Thanks for being here live in the chat on YouTube, where you get to see this like 3 months before it goes on to Twitch.
Closer to 5 or 6
regular
at this point.
5 or 6, yeah, at this point, because we just have so much content. So we thank you for supporting this, and thank you for allowing me to stretch my DMing legs. And without further ado, let's dive into Panic at the Citadel, a town called Hollow. So last episode, you guys had spent a little bit of time on, I guess the equivalent is equivalent to shore leave at the Radiant Citadel. You had about a month off, and then you were brought in by Ariat, the leader of the Shield Bearers again, and tasked with a new mission to figure out and see if you could deal with a problem down in the San Citlan region world that we're having a bit of issue with sickness of some sort. All of a sudden, people getting sick, being very cold and feverish, and eventually passing through this disease, which you actually have now realized is a curse throughout your adventures and talking with people in the town and investigating the people. You do not know where this curse is coming from, but people have heard of this owl-like fiend that has been spotted on rooftops in the town, and it's all started about 3 months ago is what you have gathered. Upon entering the town, you were ambushed by bandits who, on one of their corpses, you found a wanted poster for Paloma, this old not dwarf, what I keep wanting to say, dwarf, gnome woman, who is wanted for 500 gold, dead or alive. Upon entering the town, you went and found this very cool what was it called again? Olvidado, which is a basically like skeleton person, not undead well, technically undead, but not like skeletons like you picture. I kind of picture almost like Jack
Coco?
Skellington from
or
Coco, yeah.
And that was Rufina, right?
Yeah, Rufina, who owns the local tavern where you talked and you found out that she was housing Paloma, who is here to try and figure out why was trying to figure out the cause of the curse, but then it has been cursed herself and she has quite a bit of exhaustion and can no longer do this. But they heard something about people saw ghoulish creatures bringing people to the mines. And so you have been asked to go investigate Hollow Mine and see what is happening there and see if you can find out any more information about this curse that is sweeping through this unfortunate poor town. We left off the end of episode with you guys having a drinking competition with some of the other dwarves in the tavern. Strazar got quite drunk from one out drink due to his wonderful nat 1 on a con check, and was brought up to bed by Fairx, who ended up sleeping in the bed with him. So that's going to be a fun thing to wake up. Eva was pretty I don't know where they went off to during the day, but you're hoping you found them again in a pillow fort in the room with Dziugas and Luna when you guys got finished with the drinking competition. And that is where we are going to pick up.
I would like to point out that Fairx did nothing untoward with Strazar.
Yes, you just
was
went
like,
to
hey,
literally
bed,
with him.
sleep, and she has no qualms about doing that.
Yeah, literally just sleeping. And yeah, we're gonna go pick up at the morning because you heard it was a half day travel by horses to get to the mine, and people had warned you about going in the dark, especially traveling to the mine in the dark, that there are various creatures and monsters that roam the plains between you and the mine. So you're warned heavily not to do that, and so that's we got into the drinking competition. So we were going to pick up the next morning, I believe at the crack of dawn, so that you can make your way to the mine before it gets back to dusk. And let's pick up there. Who do you think is up for? Well, for all those who are drinking, let's roll a quick let's do a con check in the morning just to see how you are feeling this morning after a night of drinking.
I roll with disadvantage because I got hammered.
Oh yeah, you're rolling with disadvantage.
Okay.
You got hammered.
Okay, cool.
So I pulled the new dice out for tonight. I got double 5, so that's 8 and 8, please, on my with advantage for poison.
That's okay. That's a 6 with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
I got a 12.
Yeah, did you drink a lot? I
wasn't drinking a ton.
Yeah.
I was with Luna sleight of handing some so that
yes,
we didn't get super drunk, but I was drinking more than Luna was.
Yes. And then Eva was kind of, you were not.
Eva doesn't drink.
Yeah, so you won't have to roll that. You might be up first.
Yeah, she's up. They're up.
Okay. So you will wake up from your pillow fort and you will see that in the room with you is Dziugas, who is.
I don't sleep.
You don't sleep, so Dziugas
No.
is there, but rocking a nice headache. But Luna's gone. With a note left on her bed.
Say?
Reading the note in a very, I'm guessing, very curly cursive script of Luna, says, woke up early, was bored, went to go get some pastries, will be back. That was 3 hours ago. She signed and dated it and time-stamped it, I guess.
Yeah.
She's very diligent. But only sometimes.
What?
Well, Luna's gone.
Who? Oh.
Luna, The
The one with chaos. Yeah.
yeah. Went to get pastries.
Uh-huh. I drank
You
some of
okay?
that cactus water.
Oh.
I don't know what was in it besides that, but I feel like I swallowed a cactus.
Maybe that's why it's called cactus water.
Ah, wow. That does make sense. Do you have any bitter willow or anything?
1 second. I'll check. I don't think so, though. I was gonna start rooting through their pockets and their bag and just to see if they have anything that will help this.
Roll me a luck check. It's a plain D20 roll. If you have
Cool.
medicine, you can add your medicine to it, I guess.
I do, I think. Oh, let me double check that
as a
actually.
cleric you do.
I sure do. Awesome. That is a 19 for medicine.
Yeah. You pull out a vial, and you think this is probably some sort of hangover cure? You're pretty sure.
Thank you. Bottoms up.
Ev is watching intently.
Oh.
Did it work?
Oh, it's like it's deflating. Someone's draining the cactus right out of my nose. Oh,
That sounds incredibly unpleasant.
it's more pleasant than it was a minute ago.
Huh.
Dziugas, you get the vaguest flashback as you when you are pouring back the vial. You get this vague memory of being in this exact same room, but very much younger as well. And you flash and see a very young gnome. Well, not very young. Younger than what she looks like now, but of age, of consenting age, and is an
very
adult.
young for a gnome, still like 80.
Yeah. In the room with you too. And you feel like you've done this exact same trick before.
Bitter willow, it's a compound that forces your body to release liquid stored in fat and carbohydrates in order to rehydrate your cells.
I don't know what any of that means.
I don't know what any of that means. It's a potion,
Oh, okay.
a decoction, an elixir. And it also... I'm gonna need a bathroom in about 10 minutes if I remember this correctly.
I think it was over that way.
I'll meet you afterwards. He's gonna storm off
Okay.
because he just realized that when it dissolves the stored fat and carbohydrates molecules, the remainder has to go somewhere.
Yep. And as Dziugas runs off to the facilities, the camera will follow you out the door, but then go across the hallway to where Strazar and Fairx are. And I think Fairx, you're probably first up compared to the massive hangover that Strazar is feeling.
Fair enough. How does Strazar sleep? Like, is he just like... Basically what I'm asking is, given no other context, would Strazar just like cuddle into soft body that's near there?
Probably.
Cool, yeah. Yeah, Fairx is not going to move or disturb him. Just be like, just hang out.
All right. After a little bit, the Eva, do you think you would go? Eva or Dziugas, do you think you would start going around and waking up your party members at dawn, or would you wait for them to get out of their room?
Ev is gonna let them wake up on their own. They're gonna maybe hang out in the pillow fort for a little bit, and then is gonna go down and look for food.
I know that we had plans on like roughly leaving times and stuff, so I think eventually Fairx is kind of gonna like shake Strazar and be like, "Hey, we gotta wake up."
Do we have to?
Uh-huh.
Strazar, you slowly come to with a massive headache and also suddenly realize who's in your bed with you.
A morning. Fairx falls off the bed.
Good morning.
Oh, my head. Oh, hit my head again.
Yeah, you drank a lot.
What happened last night? Wait, why are we in bed? Wait, what happened?
Okay. Nothing happened. You drank a bunch, you passed out, and sort of came to, and I helped you up here, and because of the room situation, I just decided to sleep here. But that's all.
I don't remember anything, but okay.
Okay.
You vaguely remember dwarves at a table, and you vaguely remember money, and then it all goes black for you. And now you are just cradling a massive headache. You are going to be considered poisoned for an hour in the first bit, and then you can make me another con save, or if you get the vial from Eva at some point, or go down and try and ask if there's any hangover cures. But until then, you are poisoned right now, which is just a disadvantage on ability and attack roll. So
Cursed with poison.
Yeah, so Strazar is gonna put a hand on his holy symbol and cast lay of hand. Spend 5 points of lay in hands to get cured the poison.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so yeah, you suddenly you put your your holy symbol to your head. A kind of glowing light kind of flashes where it is, and suddenly your headache is gone. You're feeling great.
Oh, much better. Hey, what time are we supposed to leave? How late did I sleep in?
I think you slept in a bit longer than we should have, but nobody else has shown up, so...
At that moment, you hear the door across the room open and shut, and you hear mild grumbling sounds from probably Dziugas. I mean, I was going as you just grunting away, but sure, we can go.
No, it's bile noises, man. It's like
Please stop.
just okay.
Please stop with the sound.
It's just squishy.
I don't need it.
We all know what it sounds like. Moving on. Then thump 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 thump.
That's why I was.
Yeah.
So you'll hear that. You'll hear your fellow party member running off to the bathroom.
Sounds like somebody else is awake.
Yeah, it didn't sound very pleasant either.
No. I mean, most of the rest of you were drinking pretty heavily. I bet those dwarves are also quite down and out.
Hey, did you win your bet? I remember a bet.
There was a lot of betting, yes. Yeah. We bet on Luna mostly. She wasn't actually drinking, though. Well, she was, but to a lesser extent.
Oh, so she played the dwarves. Clever.
No. But shall we tidy up and get going? Little rumpled, but no worse for wear.
Yeah, I guess we should get going.
So
And Fairx will hold the door open for Strazar because she thinks it's funny.
This
oh,
gives her a look. Thanks. Kind of looks back at her like, is she telling the truth? Continues walking.
You can make me like a wisdom check to see if you can try and recall any other thing about the night.
Or
I
even
got
just
Raven's dice. I rolled a nat 20.
Holy! So that lay on hands, like, brings back your entire memory. You remember taking the drink, slamming it down, instantly falling asleep, and then you remember very sleep drunken stupor Fairx, helping get you to your bed, put you down, go to sleep, and then just she cuddles in with you in bed, and that is the night. She's exactly what you said, but yes, with the lay on hands, it's like whoosh, all coming back to you.
Oh, well, I only had one drink?
Yeah, that's
Just grumbles and
probably
walks off.
It's probably the most problematic part of what happened last night. Just like follows you. We really need to get your tolerance up.
I don't remember ever being that bad. Ugh.
As
Maybe
everyone
you've just
kind
been
of
a little too uptight with the whole guard bit. Gotta loosen up, right?
Yeah, maybe. They run a tight ship.
So as you all make it down to the main bar tavern area, you will see Rufina in that beautiful kind of yellow dress with flowers all over it. She's just kind of behind the bar, kind of cleaning up some glassware, and we'll look to you all and be like, I forgot to remember what her voice was. Does anyone remember what voice I did for her?
For Rufina?
Yeah.
Basic Spanish, like kind of like sultry Spanish. Hello,
Hello, perfect.
I am a bartender. Would you
I
like
am a
to
bartender.
pass me my femur? I left it behind the bar. Like that's the kind of voice.
Okay, perfect. She will be like, Buenos dias. I see most of you are up. Your fellow companion, she was by this morning and told her that she got distracted and she may be joining you later. So don't worry. She said go without her. She's doing something else. I don't know. She seemed very distracted at the moment, so I didn't push. But she said go on without her. I have prepared some supplies for you. I've made fresh beans and rice and some fresh salsa, so you can stay fed on the road as well. And we have some horses if you need to use for getting there with a little bit more speed. Again, we are so thankful for that, for what you are going to do. I know Paloma, she is she really wishes that she could be joining you, but her the curse is, it's too much on her.
Dziugas will push back in. How is she doing?
She's doing much better. Well, it hasn't progressed, it seems. She's still very tired and exhausted, but you guys definitely brought us a smile to her face, which I have not seen in so long.
As much as I'd love to wait for Luna, I think we should probably head out quickly. Get this done and see if we can stop this curse. Before it takes anybody else.
Sure. Works for me.
You feeling more awake today? Yeah, you.
Me?
Yeah, you seemed a bit
Yeah.
out of it yesterday.
Nothing a pillow fort couldn't cure.
Fair enough. We'll take those
Lovely,
horses.
lovely.
Perfect. We have them set up. They're just outside on the hitching post. Good luck, and I hope we can find some answers.
Yeah, me too. And as soon as we grab our food and get outside, Dziugas is going to turn to Strazar and go, "Hey, question for you, soldier boy.
What's up?
How do you ride a horse?" I don't remember how. Like, conceptually, I can remember it, but it's, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming that they taught you that at elf school.
Pretty sure they're just born knowing it.
Just because you know how to ride doesn't mean that I do, Fairx.
I mean, practice does make perfect.
Would you like to
Maybe
demonstrate?
it'll just
He'll
come to you.
gesture to a horse.
Like riding a bike, you never forget.
I don't remember doing any kind of riding.
So, but if you just like get on the horse, you might just
Like muscle memory.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's do it!
You think he'll be okay?
Perfect.
Eva leans over to Fairx. You think he'll be okay?
I'm sure it'll be fine. Fairx mounts up.
Ah, perfect.
That's a 5 for animal handling. Whoa! Whoa!
So,
You're being too rough.
You will, Dziugas is going to, go up to this is probably why you, went for this one. There is this very tall, majestic black stallion with a very chic and glossy coat, who's 17 hands high, so very tall horse, very muscular and powerful looking. And you get on him, and he immediately bucks you off. Please take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from
my coccyx.
Paws at
think
the ground.
That's how that was supposed to go.
That was...
So,
Impressive. Fair
Uh,
height.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, would anyone like to give me an animal handling check to, get on their horse and try and,
Absolutely. I'm going to give this a shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
Okay.
That's a 12.
That's an 8.
I set the
bucked me
base
off
as
again.
10.
you buck me off again, I'm turning you into glue.
Make me an intimidation check if you want instead of an animal handling there.
It was a nat 20 and then it bounced. 1 sec.
No.
Oh no.
So that's only a 17.
At the mention of glue, the horse is gonna just... But then, put his head down in the, alright, fine, you've won kind of, position. Strazar, so there is, this wonderful black stallion. There is also a, golden palomino mare with a beautiful kind of, light white coat, but very golden, colored main fur or main body fur. Her mane is gold. She's a mare. She's about 15 hands. Looks very kind of agile and has a very kind of happy, very tame look to her face as well. There is another white mare that is just that beautiful kind of crisp coat with the dark muzzle and slightly speckled hair. Who's about 16 hands, so between the two other horses, has a bit more of a stoutness to them, very wide withers, and more of like a big kind of girth to them. Looks a little bit more pudgy compared to the others. And finally, there is a monster of a beast of a bay stallion as well, the chestnut brown coat, and is like a Clydesdale draft horse with 18 hands high, an absolute monster of a boy.
I want that one. I want that one.
I think absolutely that's what Eva did.
Eva is like 5'1".
Yep.
Yeah, I'm 4'10".
Oh wow.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, I didn't
I am
realize you
on
were
the
that
short
short.
size.
Yeah.
We are shorties.
Oh, you're small.
Small but fierce. Usually.
Fairx will take kind of whatever horse is kind of convenient. But since she's a changeling, she can adjust her height and whatnot to kind of like match what would be really good for whatever setup we have.
You'll probably end up on the white mare with a little bit slightly bigger withers, so you probably extend your legs a little bit and adjust your hips so they're a bit wider, so you kind of fit nicely on the horse. Strazar probably gets the short palomino, and then Eva is on the massive draft horse. And then Dziugas is on the black stallion. Also, thanks ChatGPT for giving me quick 4 completely different horse descriptions is what I put in the chat, and it gave me those. So I was like,
nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
It even gave them names too, if you want the names of the horses.
That's so good.
So
Yes.
Eva's riding Thunderhoof.
Incredible.
Nice.
Fairx is riding Frost Breeze.
About right.
Strazar's riding Golden Whisper. And then Dziugas is riding Midnight Shadow.
That's so appropriate.
Sorry, mine was Thunder what?
Thunderhoof.
Her name's Midnight Shadow. You know, we could have gotten along a lot better before if you told me that. Yeah, exactly. All right, on Midnight Shadow.
Perfect. So Eva, you get along great with Thunderhoof. You probably get on the hitching post to try and like jump onto the back, because that is quite a leap up. Strazar, Golden Whisper is very chill. So when you first try and like start off, the horse just doesn't want to move. It's a lazy yeah, just kind of is like goes back to like eating, drinking water out of the trough in front of it.
Come on, Golden Whisper. I don't want to go either. Come on. You want an apple? I could probably find you an apple.
Fairx is gonna guide Frostbreeze over and just kind of smack Golden Whispers on the ass.
Strazar, can you make me a deck save?
Oh yeah, I'm really good. I'm good at those. Hold on. Oh yes, I don't add anything to this. It's just a flat roll. That's a 12.
You hold on. Golden Whisper kind of takes off in a jump and a gallop away, leaving the rest of the party in the proverbial, in the actual literal dust at this point, and just bolts. Also, I'm so
probably
happy
start cursing in Elvish.
Well, onward. How to get a party moving. Just
Right? Yeah. Wonderful. So you all chase after Strazar and head out into the plains to go find the town of Hollow. So the journey will actually probably take you a little bit less than a half day, probably only actually about 3 hours. So it'll still be about mid-morning when you guys first arrive. And you will start to see this town kind of come into view. It's a very flat area. And as you get closer, you'll start to see a very decrepit looking town. It spreads out along this road that you are traveling down. And you will hear, as you get closer, these withered shacks that make very kind of creaking sounds in the wind. As you start to approach, you will see some about a dozen or so kind of armed bandit looking people kind of flitting from building to building. And you will see in the middle of the road a very opulent looking coach kind of parked amid all of the buildings with the curtains drawn.
What do you make of this?
How close are we where the fiend supposedly is?
So you know that this, if hearings of people and flying into this old abandoned mine, and actually, Amy, while you were away, can you give me, I would take either an investigation or persuasion or a check. Pitch it to me for what you do for like going around town and getting information while you were gone the half day.
Oh. Part of me wants to ask for intimidation. Just inadvertently threatening people into giving information, because that's what Dziugas does.
Yeah, that could work.
That is one of their role models.
Sure, give me some intimidation checks. There are people that are quite shuddered
Incredible.
and scared, so it's probably.
And they're wandering around with their mask on and like deadpan toning it. So,
oh, that's great.
okay,
many good
first
role
one is
models
an
here.
11. How many of these am I doing?
Just give me one. So 11.
Okay, yeah, 11.
All right. So while you were traveling around getting information the previous day, you heard about Hollow, and you have knew that it was originally a silver ore mine that ran dry. You don't quite know exactly when, but you knew that it ran dry, and that's why people started calling it Hollow, and everyone left the town. And you heard rumors that people said that the site was cursed because of something they found in the mine at some point. And that is kind of the information that you were able to gather throughout your day. So if you want to give that knowledge to the party, you are more than welcome to.
They sure do.
You are about, I'll say you kind of ride up. You're about, 30 feet from the first pair of buildings, and you see the mine. The entrance to the mine is about 80 feet away as the crow flies to you guys.
Well, if they found a cursed object, they're probably just staying inside to be safe.
Inside of a wagon.
Yeah.
Fair.
I will cast Divine Sense and see if anything weird's within 60 feet of me.
Within 60 feet of you, okay. Hold
Any celestial fiend or undead or anything that's consecrated or desecrated.
Okay.
I love that doesn't include Fae, but your other thing does. It's
Right.
like,
So
Right?
does it specify dirt and depth, and if it sees through 60 feet, like down below you for any strange reason?
Let me see. I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover, so I assume that
Okay.
doesn't count underground. And then
Okay.
it says, while in the same radius, you also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the hollow spell.
Okay, let me look up the hollow spell and see if that goes through.
Most spells tend not to go through more than a foot of material.
Okay.
Most, but it's worth checking.
Yeah. Okay, this is a huge entry. Sorry, I'm trying to read the bottom stuff.
Yeah, it looks like it just says up to 60 feet, and so
Yeah.
it probably, if it doesn't say otherwise, it probably is.
Yeah, because it says radius and not like a sphere or anything. So
Yeah. Yeah, you will not get. Nothing's pinging you. Nothing's quite registering as undead or celestial or fiendish. So right now it seems good. You'll see some of the as you kind of approach one of the interesting. Okay. Why does a token that I put on the GM layer is seen on Twitch? Just curious.
Because I'm a GM.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Just making sure I didn't mess something up.
That way the audience can see things. It's an unfortunate side effect.
Ah.
Because I have to be able to see it even though I can't see it on my personal window.
Perfect. So yeah, you'll start to see one of the bandits will kind of give you guys a look and be like, hey, can we help you guys?
heard something about a cursed object that needs to be dealt with. We here to check it out.
I mean, don't know anything about cursed objects. We're just here. Listen, if you want to get into the mine, you're gonna have to talk to the big man in the wagon there. He owns this town, so if you want to get access, gonna have to go to him. We're just getting ready to clear this place up, so just wanna clear.
Looks
with
over the Fairx.
Yeah, Fairx is going to be like, ah, yes, my calling.
What does this guy look like?
The bandit?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, because
He
while
looks like
Fairx
a
is doing her thing with the wagon, Dziugas is going to walk up to this guy and sniff him to make sure he's not a demon.
Oh, okay. He looks like a human, like he's human. He has Whoa.
You don't smell like brimstone. You just smell like ass. Good for you.
Dude, I don't want to cause trouble. I'm just here on a job. Just getting paid. Don't need to insult me. Like, I didn't say that you look like your face was introduced to a blender, but you know.
But you just
Like,
did.
Well, yeah, because he said it smelled like ass.
Yeah,
You
but you
do.
said you didn't smell like brimstone.
You smell like unwashed taint.
Dude, I've been working.
Maybe you should have a bath.
He's clean, figuratively.
Fucking assholes and adventurers. Dude just starts wandering off to go into another building.
Fairx,
Good boy.
it's your time to shine.
Fairx is gonna go head off to the wagon and see what she can do.
Perfect. As you approach the wagon, the curtains are drawn on it, so I'm assuming you like probably like wrap on the glass.
Yeah.
When the door opens, out comes a very handsome-looking, kind of red tiefling man. Has a very kind of curly mustache, a cowboy hat, and on one has two horns, kind of the like sticking up horns, not the like ram ones. One of them is in like a normal kind of like brownish that kind of matches his skin tone, but the other one you see is this beautiful jade prosthetic horn that he's wearing, and he walks up. He's dressed like a very rich kind of cowboy. I'm kind of picturing all of like rich city owner. I'm picturing a little bit of I'm trying to remember. But he's like wearing like a white suit with a bunch of like
Doug Dimmadome?
Yeah.
metal. A little bit of Doug Dimmadome, yeah, honestly.
All right.
And he's gonna come out and he's gonna be like, well, howdy, y'all. What can I do for you? It's Min, and I'm the here owner of this fine mine in town.
Well, it's lovely to meet you. I'm Fairx, and my friends and I over there were looking about going into the mine.
I mean, why would you want to go into the mine? It's been hollow for ages. I've actually just been. I'm gonna burn this town to the ground because it said some disease is potentially coming from it. I just was gonna tear this place apart. Why are you wanting to go down in the mine?
Well, we heard something about a cursed object and, wanted to help out.
Cursed object. Them locals over there in Ms. Mila Pazoo, they certainly have wild tales, but I can promise you, ain't no cursed objects in my mind. But heck, if you wanna go down an adventure, be my guest. I cannot hold any sort of liability or responsibility for what happens. It's an old abandoned mine, and
Of course.
I don't want to I'm not going to be responsible for any injuries and or death that happens down there.
Of course. And we figure, what's the harm in taking a look, right? If we manage to find something, and then we find something, and if not, well, no harm to you.
No harm to me. Don't make me an insight check.
Cool.
Anyone who's talking to him or is there watching can make me an insight check.
Mm-hmm.
That is a dirty 20 from me.
That's an
That
8.
is a
17.
That'll be 22 for me.
All right, anyone who got above a 17 or like met a 17 or above will get the sense that he's being like he's being fairly honest. He doesn't care about you guys going down. But there is this tiniest bit of sweat on his brow that there's something that he might be suddenly burning and razing a town to the ground is a bit of an odd reaction to a disease going through. He kind of stumbled on the word disease, so he may be knowing that it is in fact some sort of curse of some sort. But he's fine with letting you go down. And Strazar, you will see the 22. Anyone that got actually above a 20 will definitely see that kind of initial look of panic in the corner of his eyes. Initially, when you guys said you heard about a cursed object, it was a bit of a panic to it. So that's what you'll get from him. And so he's like, "Yeah, you're fine to go. Just don't. I'm not responsible for anything that happens." So,
Fairx is gonna lean in real close, like real close, and kind of murmur into his ear, "If there's anything you could do to help us along the way, any information you have, we'd really appreciate it."
Make me a persuasion check.
I will, absolutely. That is, I love my +8 in persuasion, because that's a 24.
Well, I haven't been down there myself, but I heard they dug up some old dinosaur bones right down in the very bottom of the mine. People say that they came to life or some sort, or reanimated, but I don't take it as hogwash. But if you want to just keep a mind out there, that might be what people were talking about. But again, I have not been there. None of my men have reported anything like that.
Of course. Well, thank you for your help. And maybe I'll see you around. If you don't burn the whole town to the ground just yet, anyway.
Don't plan on it being for another few days, but gotta be careful. But you watch yourselves in the mine now. Take care. I hope to see you around.
And she'll back off.
Is burning an entire town a normal reaction to a plague? I haven't really encountered many plagues or diseases.
Typically, no.
Why are you whispering?
I don't see why it wouldn't be necessarily. You want to stop the sickness? Makes sense to me.
Fire tends to fix most of those things. Yeah, it's extreme, but so's dying from the plague.
Okay.
Well.
Oh.
Guess we'll see what we find.
I guess make any preparations you need.
Fairx is going to, as we all kind of stand close together, I'm going to cast Aid, which bumps everyone's max hit points and current hit points up by 5.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's very handy.
Very nice.
And it lasts for 8 hours.
Nice.
Nice.
Extra 5 HP. Thank you.
All right.
welcome.
Dziugas is going to cut himself and activate his.
Oh, and it's sorry, it's choose up to 3 creatures within range, so I choose everyone but myself.
Nice. So he's going to cut himself and activate one of his rights.
Okay.
I have to remind myself because we don't play this game nearly enough. Necrotic damage equal to the roll of my Hemocraft dice, you say? All right. 3 more damage. Hey, that means those hit points go down by 3.
There were free hit points, so yay!
They were free hit points, so now I can do elemental damage
Yes.
until I
believe you
finish
choose
it.
which one you do before
So I do the right of the frozen, so like my
ice.
yeah, my blade freezes over as like my blood touches it.
Ooh, I love it.
So as a note, because it is your hit point maximum and your current hit points, these aren't temp HP, but if you get healed up to max, you still get those hit points back.
Which is nice.
Ooh.
Up for
Nice.
the 8 hours. So
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah, it's not. It's like a baby version of Heroes Feast.
Is this
Cool.
concentration?
no, it's just 8 hours duration.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's awesome.
And Strazar will just have his shield up and ready in case something tries to jump them while we get down there.
So you'll walk up to this like side of like like it was the mine is located at like the foothills of this very big mountain range where they dug and found all this silver ore. So you'll kind of come up to like a rock wall that has like a little square carved out and very loose wooden planks block the entrance. It says danger and all that stuff in many different languages, and you guys will make your way into the. So yes, as you enter the mine, it leads to a large cavern supported by wooden beams. At the center of this chamber, you see a very derelict old wooden elevator shaft that is rattling in the wind that rushes from the depths of this mine shaft. Now, just to state, unless I say otherwise, in this mine, most ceilings are about 10 feet high. There is no light unless otherwise indicated by me, and there are strong winds that are howling between the different pressures of the lower and the upper mine tunnels. So all perception checks have disadvantage that rely on hearing, because there is just this howling and hissing sounds of air throughout this mine.
Light them up. I'm gonna light a torch.
Perfect. So yeah, you'll see this cavern. You will see this old elevator in the middle, and then it looks like a very just kind of, it looks pretty barren besides that.
I guess, can Dziugas poke around to see if there's any like fiend tracks or anything anywhere?
Yeah, you can give me a either a wisdom, like a perception check, or an investigation check as well will work.
Okay, so you have advantage on survival checks to track fey, fiends, or undead.
Okay, you can also give me
As well as
survival to change what I give you.
Does survival work?
Survival will work for a different reason.
Then
but yeah, it'll work.
I'll just make the general investigation check then that you offered.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that camera? It's cocked. There we go. It rolled on the same number that it was partially cocked to. Investigation. You know what? You know what? One sec. So many things on my character sheet. New ability check. They use a skill. Okay, cool. I don't have to be non-trained in it. Cool. Perfect. That is going to be a 19. I'm going to use one of my knowledge of a past life.
Ooh.
Those are so nice. Those are so nice.
Yeah. Okay, so you are going to see hold on a second, let me just read one more section. Yeah, okay, so with that, you are going to see both tracks of that look very like clawed toad that look very much like and you can get a very very faint whiff of brimstone in that, as well as you see drag marks from people like feet being dragged with not much resistance, but you can see that as well. I will give you with the intelligence investigation check there, you will see that that there is a tiny bit of a draft coming in from the northwest wall.
Poke around the walls on the north. There's a crack or something. They drag some of their prey through here. Are the drag marks going to the elevator shaft or to the wall?
They are going to the wall. If anyone wants to investigate the elevator, they can also give me a roll for that.
I would do that.
I'll go investigate the wall then.
All right. Give me a perception check for the wall and an investigation check for the elevator.
I should have done the wall. That's an 8 for the elevator. I'm not as good at investigating as I am.
Looks fine. This looks like a fine elevator.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
That is a 14 for the wall.
Okay. Yeah, you will see a bunch of big rocks that are kind of piled. At first, it looks like there is. It could have just been a just a weird part of the wall, but when you kind of further, you feel the air blowing through, and you can kind of see that it is blocking off a small hollow, that a tunnel that leads down, that leads kind of down in a sloping direction to the rest of the mine potentially. So you see that there is this almost hidden passage ways that has been carved out.
Yeah, definitely something here. We just need to get these rocks out of the way.
All right. And Dziugas will get to work clearing it.
All right.
I'll help Dziugas.
Yeah. Whoever wants to
will watch.
roll a strength check with advantage for the helping, whoever wants to do that can make that.
I think Eva's perched up on a boulder next to Fairx, also just watching, kind of like kicking their legs.
With help, that's a nat 20.
Nice.
Perfect. You are going to make quick work of this wall, and it kind of makes itself clear. You'll see this kind of secret entrance there.
Looks like we found the expressway.
Sure.
All right. So I'm assuming you will make your way down through that way.
I think so.
All right. As you make your way down, the camera is going to pan to the elevator where a medium-sized boulder rolls onto it, and then the elevator just instantly falls. I was really hoping you guys were going to step on the elevator without looking at it.
No.
For a fun 100-foot plummet.
Is that why you were cackling in our chat?
Yes, that's why I was cackling in the chat.
I mean, I thought it was fine, but if they want to go this weird route, sure, why not?
We can still take the elevator. Well, I mean, we could have.
Nah, something you're gonna hear as you're walking down. Yeah, you'll hear the sound of a very rapid descent of the elevator.
Scott looks back going,
Maybe this wasn't the expressway.
well, I wasn't interested in going to hell, so probably best we didn't take the elevator.
So Dziugas, are you taking the torch with you?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta see.
Well, that's fine. That's
Well,
cool.
keep my nose open for some gas.
For some gas. For gas?
Yeah,
You smelling?
like natural gas.
Oh, like natural gas. That's fair. Oh yes, make go woof.
Oh, the
Mhm.
gas. The natural gas. The natural gas for Dziugas.
Yeah.
That gas?
Yes, I guess. All right, so you start making your way down this kind of tunnel chamber-esque area. You will see again the claw marks and drag marks that make their way to a wooden door, and you see coming up, making your way up slowly to this wooden door, you'll see a little bit of candlelight kind of creeping out through the bottom of this wooden door. What is everyone's passive investigation? Like, no reason at
Some
all.
investigation.
15.
11.
12.
10 plus intelligence modifier,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
10.
love it. Okay, so your actually, yeah. Yeah. You're going to see anyone who has a 15 or higher in their passive investigation. You're going to notice a glyph that is inscribed on the floor in front of the door.
Hmm. Do I recognize what it is?
I'm going to need you to roll me now an investigation.
16. I beat my
All
passive
right.
by 1.
You are going to recognize this as a pass wall spell.
What does that do?
A pass wall basically can if a certain trigger happens, it can basically take a wall or a floor, for example, and suddenly make it become invisible. It's basically like a trapdoor.
So he'll just turn around and kind of whisper to... So, no one's supposed to be in here, right?
Right.
The floor in front of that door Probably has a pit trap or something like that. Marked with a glyph. So, how about this? We kick open the door. Well, we kick open the door so we don't go down in the pit. And then we go take care of anybody that's inside. Likely fiends.
Okay.
Nice, just so
Sounds
we're all
good to
on the
me.
same page. All right. Just don't step in the hole.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right, let's sneak and attack.
All right. I'm trying to figure out as a DM and as the book says, it tells me what the trap is, and it says characters can spot the glyph with the DC in intelligence investigation check. Does that mean that? And then it has the trigger of what it is. Would you, with the spell, would you be able to know the trigger?
I mean, if not stepping on it does not bypass the trigger, that is the best that I would know. Like, I don't have the spell, so kind of like a knowledge of what the spell can do is the best that I'm winging on. So I would say that I would not give me the benefit of the doubt on this.
Okay, cool. All right. Continue on.
So with that in mind, I might as well go first because I'm very confident.
Yes. Well,
All right. Dziugas will...
You're also the front of the the front line attack.
All right, so Dziugas is gonna go up and is gonna lean across and open the door and lunge in.
Okay. How so you'll be at the door opening it?
Yeah, he's gonna kind of lean across where the glyph is, kind of hoping to not step on whatever is there.
Well, you'll see the glyph is 10 feet wide.
Oh.
In front of the door.
Oh, yeah. Actually, and the
There's
DM's
two
in the...
squares.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 10 feet wide, and then there's only one thing to do, and that is a jump kick on the door.
What if I... Eva says as Dziugas goes.
oh boy.
Okay, roll me just a strength check against a wooden door, I guess, because the door's locked. So,
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I actually did. These new dice, I'm using them forever.
How do I want to do this? Okay.
How do I want to do? That's
Okay.
only a 22, though.
I know, but it's a nat 20, so I'm gonna let you be awesome. So.
Oh god, I was so clenched.
You kick down the door. You sprawl into this cavern, where you see a woman hunched over a table and you see this chamber is very slick with blood. 2 of the 3 tables in this room have growling corpses on them, and a frenzied woman turns around, brandishes a knife, and she will undo the straps. I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative, but first, before we get to that, you opened the door, so suddenly you're going to see behind you a 10-foot pit opens up behind you because the trigger was opening the door.
Cool.
So Strazar just sees the floor just go whoosh.
Whoosh.
At least we weren't standing on it.
Yep.
Oh, that's a long way down.
So yes, now everyone can roll me initiative. As she says, "Get them!"
So that's a nat 1.
Beautiful. I love it.
I rolled a 3.
So that's a 1. Or no, that's a 1. I don't add anything to Dex. That's a 1.
I got my 20. That's all that matters.
Okay, hold on. Let's get into
Man, our
Bring-
initiative rolls are wild.
yeah, guys.
We either rolled really high or garbage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, one of the ghouls got a nat 1 as well. So, all right, +2. So 21 and 19. Okay, so okay, so we're first round. So we're gonna have Fairx, then we have Call. I'm not gonna say what you are. That person, crazy lady. Then we have Ghoul 1. Then we have the Paradoxical Ghoul, aka Eva. Then we have Dziugas. Then we have. What was your total, Traz?
It's a 1 because I have no dex.
Okay, so then Ghoul Tool, Ghoul 2,
Cool tool.
and then we have Strazar.
Yeah, I don't think Strazar probably fell back when the hole caved in.
Yeah. Okay, so first up, we have Fairx. So, for a better description, I will say everyone kind of got a little bit closer to the hole. So you are in a very tight cavern. You're about 20 feet away from the door, or 25 feet away from the door, and then there's also a 10-foot pit. So, yeah, it's your turn. What would Fairx like to do?
Cool. How close are they all together in there?
1 second. I have to move all of my little windows around.
I guess they're not really that close together, but
Oh my god, why can't I move this? Yeah, they're about 10 feet apart from. So the room that you're in, Dziugas comes into, is kind of a circle, and it's about 25 feet by 25 feet. There's the 3 tables. 2 of the tables have ghouls that are now released on them, and the ghouls are about 10 feet away each from the person in the middle.
oh, that's no, never mind. That's fine. Yeah, if I can from back here kind of look past Dziugas and cast sleep into the middle of the room.
Yeah, roll me those hit die.
I'm casting it at a 2nd level.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that is 78. So I'm gonna roll
Nice.
that on Chrome.
Do it.
Do it.
Some of the ghouls start to make.
Roll. Please roll. There we go. That is 32 points.
32. Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna see one of the ghouls.
Yeah, because it's
out.
within 20 feet of a point I choose. So if the
Yeah.
room's 25 by 25, then
So
if
you
I'm in the
just-
center,
yeah.
it should.
I'm gonna roll a dice. Odds is top, even is bottom, even is bottom. So the ghoul that's actually closest to Dziugas is gonna go take a napping nap.
Yay.
Unexpected.
Where's the sleeping thing on there? Where's the sleeping condition? Where's the snoozies? Oh, I swear there's a sleeping one. Is there not?
Yeah, there's some Z's, I think.
Is there? Where? I'm trying to find it on the little thing.
Boop.
There's like a lightning bolt looking thing.
Oh no! Oh wow! They added a lot more if you use the scroll wheel. How did I not
Oh,
know
wow.
about those? Are they new?
Maybe.
They did update
I'm
it
gonna-
recently.
I'm gonna use this one that kind of looks like someone has their eyes closed. So wait,
that
no, not
works.
next. Not next. There we go. Okay. So yes,
Possible that the ghouls might not actually be affected by this. I just realized because it's way down in the spell thing. But
okay.
undead and creatures immune to being charmed aren't affected by this spell.
Okay. So I think ghouls are definitely undead.
I think they're undead.
Yeah. So would that go to then the next highest?
It would go to the next highest if it. If
So
they have
you
enough
rolled
hit
a
points.
32?
I rolled 32. Yeah,
Okay. All right. So then no one is asleep.
that's fair. Fairx can't actually see into the room, so she doesn't know what these creatures are. She's just
Yeah.
like, oh, terrifying.
Just sand bombed an area.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see like them kind of like start to want to fall asleep, but it's just like it's like they just kind of pat themselves. All right. Is there anything else I'd like to do with your turn? Sorry about that. Thank you for being honest, though. I'm pretty sure it's not one.
No worries. I forgot that that they were actually ghouls and therefore probably undead.
Yeah, that's fair. Is there anything else I'd like to do?
I will give Bardic Inspiration to Dziugas then.
Yay!
And because of that nat 20, Dziugas, I will say that you didn't slip on blood and go prone with that flying kick.
Yay! Everything's
'Cause-
awesome.
Right? Okay, so with that, it is this kind of crazy looking woman. It's her turn. She's going to turn around with a knife brandished in her hand. And let's see what I can do.
This is what happens when Rita's not with us.
Yep. Ooh. Okay. Let me just pull up the spell for me. I believe I'm gonna need Dziugas to make a wisdom save.
I roll amazing
I
wisdom
think.
saves. Watch this.
3.
Nah, that would be 3 times what I got. I got a nat
Oh
1.
no!
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 It was gonna be something good, and then it bounced off the edge of the box.
So Dziugas, you get into the room, you're like coiled and ready to spring, and suddenly you freeze as she casts Hold Person on you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Spend a hurt them more. Stab me.
I was gonna spend a hurt them more to then make to use my multi-attack action as well, so taking 2
Do it.
actions. I'm gonna do I get advantage if you're
You get advantage, and if you hit, it's a crit.
Crit. Oh my goodness.
I'm so
You
proud
want
of
me
you.
to kill you?
I'm so proud of you. Do
I
it.
rolled a 19 on the first one, 19 and a 5, so
If
that
you roll
will
a
hit.
nat 20, you could be a super crit.
Yeah. So 23
I
to
mean,
hit
he's
you.
died plenty of times. He'll come back. It's fine.
Yeah.
And
basically.
then does a 17 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So that is two crits.
Yup. And I've got
Of hit-
40. I won't tell you how many hit points I have. I've got 90 hit points. You got plenty of room.
Oh, nice. So it's gonna be 3 plus 2, 5 points for the first one,
That's with the crit.
and then I rolled. Yeah, that's with the crit. I'm rolling d4s. I got daggers. And I'm rolling poorly, and then it's only 4 points for the second one because I rolled a 1 and a 1. I rolled low damage for you there.
So what's my total? It's you said a 4 and what?
It's
4 to 5?
9 points.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep. Right?
I'm
Right?
disappointed in her.
Dziugas, well held, is like, that tickles.
Right?
Right?
I
cut
I
myself
almost-
shaving.
I rolled almost minimum damage. I rolled 3 1s and a 2, so
Nice. Very good.
yeah. Okay, that is going to be her turn. So then it is a ghoul. So I'm gonna color code these as well. Blue boy
Bluel.
and red. Bluel and Rule are their names. So Rule is going to. Well, I guess they're both. She would have had to. Well, she could have run there and back. She'll back off again, running in and out because
I'm paralyzed.
you
What
can't
am I
attack
gonna do?
her. Yeah, exactly. So Rule 1 is going to go up, and Robin's gonna find. You know what? I should just put tabs on. It's a lot easier than these silly little things in Roll20. Ooh. I'm gonna make a bite attack at ya. Go chomp chomp. With advantage. Oh, I rolled a 3 and an 8. Does a 10 hit you, Dziugas?
It does not. Did you roll with advantage?
Oh, I did. I rolled a 3 and an 8. So yeah, Rule 1's gonna go for the bite, and just absolutely whiff. Slips on a
bites
bit
into,
of
like
the
my boot
blood.
or something. You just can't get through
Yeah.
it.
Slips on the blood, and then just like ends up eating your shoe. Your shoe is ruined though, so I'm sorry. All right, that's Ghoul 1. Eva, it is your turn.
So I need to move forward to like properly see things, I think.
Yeah, you can
which
move
means
through your
I'm gonna
friendly spaces.
move past
so you,
my friends. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So
can you see? Can you guys see the pit or no?
on
no.
it.
All right,
You
I will-
cannot.
You're working on it, Kelly?
Watch this.
Oh.
So Eva's not gonna go
Ooh.
right up to the pit, but here's what they're gonna do. Okay. You can choose to fail this. This should work despite hold person because you're not the one moving, I think. So then my bonus action is going to telekinetically shove Dziugas 5 feet away from the pit. Creature can willingly fail this save. Unless you want to try the save,
No.
which I don't know if you can with hold per. I don't know how that works, but I feel like this should.
I willingly let you push me with telekinesis in the butt.
Awesome.
Poke.
Now, let's figure out what I can actually see on this. But I can see, what's that? 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I can only see the person, I think, the person who cast the spell, right?
You can probably see a
From where
ghoul
I'm
biting
standing?
my butt.
Yeah, you can probably see the ghoul that was kind of
Yeah,
biting.
It's right on the edge.
It's right on the edge.
Really tight.
If you make an attack at it, if you have to roll, make you do it with disadvantage if you want to attack that one specifically. But you can for sure see the woman, and you can kind of see the edge of a ghoul gnawing on Dziugas's foot.
No, I was gonna cast Sacred Flame, I think.
Ooh, sounds good. That's a
Because cantrips are fun.
That's a dex save, I believe, for me.
Yeah, let me just double check how that works. I was just looking at it. Sacred Flame, up to 60 feet away. They have to do, dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. And I'm really hoping that they're vulnerable to radiant if it looks like an undead. Really, 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 really hoping.
So the cultist, I gave away what
I'm going
the
for
spell
the
was.
ghoul.
The ghoul. Oh yes, the ghoul.
Because if
Yes,
I can
the
see it,
ghoul.
then
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. And the spell's the save DC should be 14.
Cap.
And gains no benefit from cover.
What was your DC?
14.
I got a 12.
Haha. And they take
So,
Well, I rolled 4 radiant.
All right. There we go.
The ghoul took the shoe and ran.
Yeah.
Not
Tarantino,
shoe
no.
thief.
All right. The ghoul just goes as it as you hit it with radiant damage. Is there anything else I can do with your turn?
Nope, that was my movement, my bonus action, and my action. So, we're good.
Okay. Dziugas, it is your turn.
I would like to make a will save. Or wisdom save.
Yes, please do.
Okay, about time. That's going to be a 19.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that beats her. Spell D save DC. Yeah, it's 11. So you suddenly feel the spell fades. She curses. And
what did I
I'm gonna
miss?
spend something good to allow you to take your turn, because usually it happens at the end of your turn. But I'm gonna spend
Oh,
something
thank
good
you.
to allow you to take your turn.
How badly messed up is this ghoul to my side?
It looks like it hurt. Not super.
You know
hurt,
what?
though.
You know what? It's incompetent. Dziugas is gonna just take a step forward, not leaving its threatened space, and is going to make a slashy against this.
Do it.
You had a free shot, and that was the best you could do. I've got myself worse shaving. That's gonna be.
So how much psychic damage was that?
Right.
Decent amount. That's 13.
To hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
Rules are not very armory.
Hey, so that's gonna
See,
be.
I'm the one with dissonant whispers.
Right? And I
Yeah,
think
I'm only
Dziugas
using a
is
short
right
sword
now.
right now. That's gonna be 12 points of damage, 3 of which is cold.
Wow. Ouchies. You said how much? 13?
That's gonna be 8 points of damage. 12.
12, right? Yes. That makes sense for what I wrote down. Ouch. Oh, this ghoul is looking mighty.
No, this is on the
hurt.
lady.
Oh, on the lady.
Yeah.
Ew.
Does a 13 hit her?
Yes, she's also quite weak. She is
Okay.
a spellcaster.
Cool. Can I use my offhand weapon to bonk her with the torch?
Totally. Give me a bonk.
That's a 22 to bonk her.
Oh wow.
What would the bonk count as? Would it be like an improvised weapon, or would it be like a club?
I would give you improvised weapon. I don't think the torch is that heavy compared to a club, especially if you're carrying around like a few of them with you. I don't think they'd be super.
Yeah, fair. One sec. Just double checking how much damage. So that would be 1 point of damage. Plus.
I think it's your strength mod.
It's my offhand, so I'm just double checking something real quick. So yeah, it is. Okay, so 5.
5?
Well, pardon me. If it's probably not a finesse weapon actually, so that's going to be 3.
It's still looking. She's looking about bloodied with that. Those 2 hits, very good. You bonked her with a torch.
Yep.
All right, I rolled. She didn't catch on fire.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, I was trying. All right. Wonderful. It's a 2 hits, and she's like, ah, fuck, that hurt.
Yeah, that's the point.
Get him. Ghoul number 2, blue ghoul, is going to run up and make a claw attack at you. I'm spending a hurt the more that I still have to roll again.
Do it.
I'm going to. Yeah, I got. I want 2 more hurt the mores after this. There we go. That's going to be a 17 to hit you.
A 17 is enough.
Yeah, it slashes in you with 2 claws. And can you make me a con saving throw, please?
Oh no. Oh, it's a ghoul.
It's a ghoul.
15.
Okay, yeah. It was DC 10. You don't feel yourself getting hard again. Phrasing.
Good night, everybody.
Ew.
And 7 points of slashing damage as it claws into you.
I'm fine.
All right, and finally we have Strazar. It is your turn as you see this giant pit in front of you, and through the door in this candlelight you see this bloody, macabre scene and 2 ghouls, and looks like someone is also attacking your buddy Dziugas. What would you like to do?
Oh, we don't like that. Excuse me, Ava, and I'm going to take a running start and jump over the chasm.
Perfect. Oh, jumping rules. It's you can jump up to your strength, I think. What's your strength score?
It is 16.
Okay, yeah, you can, with a running jump, you can poof into the cavern. You get into this room. Can you make me a dex save just to not slip on blood? Because it says slick with blood in the description. So I'm gonna make you make it just anyone that has
I'm
to
going
jump
to
in
face
here.
plant right into Dziugas, aren't I?
I'm very excited for this. So
That's a nat 20.
oh, with the
I like these dice Raven got me.
of an elf, Strazar leaps into the room and just you saw the blood glinting off the floor, and so you plant your feet and you just very graceful slide into the room. Wonderful. What would you like to do with the rest of your turn now?
Strazar's going to Strazar's going to pull out his blade. I'm going to use a bonus action cast Divine Favor to give me extra radiant damage on my attacks, and I'm going to slash the ghoul next to me as I stand up after sliding.
Perfect. Make me a attack roll, please.
I forget, what do I add to this? So that's a 15 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll my damage.
So I'm using one-handed, so that's 1d8. That's the 1d4 for the radiant. Neither one great. So that is 5 slashing and 1 radiant.
All right. 5 slashing and 1 radiant. Oh, this ghoul's looking about bloodied. It's pretty messed up looking. Great hit. Is there anything else you'd like to do, or are you good?
That's all my actions I can take.
All right, back up to the top. We got Fairx.
We do, and I'm looking at this and going, I have to get across that pit somehow. So I'm going to Misty Step to behind the behind the woman and stab her in the back. I don't have sneak attack, but
I will
Just
still give
be
you
a bitch
that
about
with
it.
advantage. I will still give you advantage to that roll, because boy, she's not expecting that. And she's looking at Dziugas right now, who stabbed her real bad.
True facts. True
Show her how to
facts.
really stab somebody.
Show her the way.
Well, I rolled 2 6s, so that's a 12.
Yeah, but my AC is 13. You just miss, unfortunately.
I'm just like, well, I'm over here and I'm gonna stab, and why am I stabbing in the weird? I wasn't prepared for the blood, and I just
No,
slip
you
a
weren't
little as I'm
prepared
like,
for the blood. You kind of go for the stab, and the momentum of you landing with the spell, and the blood
Yeah.
is just
womp womp.
womp womp. What?
And
I'm reading
actually,
the
I will
chat.
give. Oh no, I can't. I use Misty Step for my bonus action. Never mind.
All right.
That's
So,
all I
all right. With that, she turns around, and is like, "What? And what else? What other spells do I have?" I'm feeling a little crowded, so I am going to bonus action. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon at I don't know what I'm gonna put in there.
What kind of spiritual weapon would it be? Like a knife?
Yeah, probably a knife.
A kniff?
And kniff. And I'm gonna just take a bonk at Dziugas with my knife.
That is a strangely phallic knife that I pulled out of the.
That is very phallic.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I guess all knives are
Does-
phallic, but you know.
Yeah, a 17 hit.
Yep, that's my lucky number.
Mm-hmm. A whole person's what? A D8, I think, at the first level, or second level. Not whole person. Spiritual weapon.
No, it's spiritual weapon, isn't it? 2d8?
No, I think it's
No, I think it's
one,
1d8.
and then
I
a
think
four.
you're right. I think I just always cast it. I think I always just upcast it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 1d8.
Yeah, it's 1d8.
So yeah, this spectral knife, and she's like, "This will do better." Yeah, it will. And then what's my wisdom? So that's going to be 8 points of force damage, I guess, because it's spiritual weapon, but it's stabby force.
Blood.
Yeah. And then as her action, Fairx, make me a dex save for Sacred Flame.
Okie doke. That is a dirty 20. Fuck you.
Yeah, 11's not gonna hit. She tries to turn around and cast it, and it doesn't.
I'm
You're
still
right
just
behind
sliding on
her.
the blood, like just across the room.
Get a ghoul! And then the red ghoul is going to make an attack at Strazar, because you're suddenly right in front of me, and stab me as well. I'm gonna make attack with my claws.
Good.
Oh, and then I roll a 5. That sucks. I'm gonna use a hurt them more and reroll that. That I
Gosh.
rolled to roll the 10, so it's better. What do I add to it? I add probably not enough. Plus, does a 14 hit you?
Nope, because I had my shield up before we entered the mine. Not even close.
Damn it. So yeah, it goes out to claws, but it goes at your shield, and you lift it up, and it just. Well. All right, Eva, it is your turn with that.
There's no way I'm getting over there, but Eva will move closer to the pit.
Mhm.
Please be aware that Eva's jumping distance is 7 feet, because her
Can you-
strength is 7 feet, is to 7.
Can-
Yeah, but after
So-
that, you
Can I-
can make an athletics check.
yeah,
to-
so
to
for the
do it.
moment, we're just not going to
Oh.
worry about it too much, and we're going to do everything
Yeah,
from
that's
the
fair.
distance here.
That's maybe smart.
And there's a lot happening in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking. I'm gonna. This is really stupid. You'll have to tell me if you think it's acceptable. I want to try and pull the enemy woman 5 feet towards me, which will put her into, potentially make her trip or have to deal with entering Dziugas' space. Is that doable?
What I would allow, because it's a roll to resist, right? So I have to make a roll to resist
Yeah,
it.
it's a strength check
What
to resist.
I'll allow you to do is I'll allow you to pull her diagonally, so she will be leaving Fairx's spot for an attack of opportunity. So I'll allow, if you want, I can have her to roll, and if she moves, she can leave this way, and Fairx can
It wouldn't be an
her.
attack of opportunity if
It
she's
wouldn't.
not moving under her own power.
Oh.
Which is fine.
So yeah, I think So I that would be the most I would allow is
Okay.
the diagonal move.
Cool. I just figured I'd ask.
Yeah, no.
So in that case, I'm going to do something different. We're going to.
I would allow you to do the thing that Traz put in our chat. I'd allow that.
Perhaps risky business for the current situation. That's okay
Yes.
though. I've got other things I can do.
Yeah,
What I
alright,
can
yeah, cool.
what I can do is I can cast command, I think,
Uh-huh.
instead. I want to
Yeah, you
tell
can.
that person to grovel.
Okay.
The one that drops them prone, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we want. We want that.
Alright.
I'll just
Wisdom
make
save?
sure. Yeah, okay, so it's 60 feet for 1 round. Grovel, target falls prone, and then ends its turn.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it'd be on my
Okay.
turn when it goes off at
It'll
the beginning
drop.
of the round again.
Yeah.
Drop down.
But I think this is a great idea.
I think it's a great idea.
So-
Why don't you... It's a wisdom save, I'm guessing?
Okay, it is a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. I'm guessing they're cleric. Their wisdom's probably pretty high, so this isn't but that is still a DC 14. They might fail.
Yeah.
I'll try it.
Does this count as charmed?
No,
Don't
it's
think
not
so.
a charm.
No. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good for you. I rolled a 2. Plus 1 is 3.
Huh. Okay. Cool. Then that works. And then I still have a bonus action, and I can
You
still
do.
push or pull something. So
Mhm.
in that case, I should use that.
Yeah, you should.
I'll make sure that this is not a one and done. I'm pretty sure this feat lets you just kind of do it. Where did I left the page? No, I didn't. Here it is. Nope, it just whenever. Cool. Incredible. Then that case, we're going to pull, I think. Because it has to be towards or away.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull the zombie. There's just... I should be able to see... Since I was able to target the red one, I think I should
Yeah.
be able to pull it towards the pit.
Yeah.
So that's contested strength. That's, again, DC 14.
Okay. I rolled 4. That's gonna be a 5.
So it is now right in front of the doorway.
Yep. That's not good.
And I
Strazar,
believe
let's
that is
shove.
my full turn.
Yeah, that is your turn. Zugus, you are up.
Oh
My wolfy
boy, here
friends.
I go again, stabbing. All right, that was a slightly better one. I'm gonna drop my torch on the ground and
Yeah.
make 2 slashies with my short swordies.
Do it. Give it.
Well, that's a nat 1-y on one of them.
Oh,
And
I'm
mentally, I
Yo.
determined that
Hack.
was the frost one mentally too. So
Oh, okay.
Well,
so the good one.
Well,
So let me know what happens to that guy.
I'm gonna make an opportunity attack, and I roll 21 to hit you with a dagger.
That sounds great. The other one's gonna be a hit for 10 at least.
Okay. 10. Ooh, we're looking mighty hurt. So you're gonna take 4 points of dagger damage.
All right, I'm gonna stop wisecracking and focus on stabbing. Okay, I'm done.
All right.
Or am I done? I'm done. I'm done.
Okay. Perfect. It is ghoul number 2. She's gonna look at the ghoul and go, get him! And I'll make another claw attack at you, Zugus. Boy, I'm rolling my lucky number 17 to hit ya.
Oh boy, here I go again dying.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Alright, so make me that con save, and then I'll do my slashing damage. That's gonna be
Oh, that's
7 slashing.
16. 15, sorry.
It's a DC 10 to not get that, so
I'm
you
still
are
up.
good.
Dziugas still has hit points.
Perfect. Alright, that is that. We have Strazar.
Cool. Seeing this other ghoul suddenly show up in front of the pit, I'm gonna take my shield and shove it.
Please do. I will make a contested strength. If you're using the shield and the blood, I will give you advantage.
Okay. So that's
Don't even
not a
bother.
crit, but that's still.
Don't
Yeah, I
even
rolled a
bother.
19 and add 3 to
I-
strength. What did you botch?
I rolled a nat 1, so
Cool.
How's it
Can I
feel?
just? So I think he picks up the ghoul and just shoves it.
yeah.
He just waves
you shove
down,
him,
going, "Bye."
and it's like, all right, that's one way to deal with that. Alrighty. Would you like to do anything else? That is unfortunately, it's an action. I believe.
Yep, that's an action.
I
so I'm gonna
believe it
turn
should
to the
be a
other-
bonus action, like Boulder Skate.
Right. So I'll turn towards the other ghoul and kind of point my blade, going, come on, let's go.
All right, let's just scratch you out there, Ghoul One. All right, and with that, we are back at the top of the initiative. Fairx.
Cool. How hurt is Dziugas looking?
Oh boy, I'm still alive. I'm probably at a you know what? At a 50. I'm feeling like a 16 out of 100. How's that?
Okie doke.
But only half as good as that.
Fair. Well,
I think he's mostly
can't-
wound
I
right
can't
now.
do
It's
a
like a pair of
ton.
ripped pants.
yeah. I can't do a ton to help without. Actually,
You just
I'm gonna move diagonally around this bitch.
Yeah, because you won't leave her space.
Yep. And like towards kind of south towards so I can touch Dziugas basically
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and cure wounds.
thank you.
Wonderful.
Let's see what that is because I don't remember off the top of my head. Come on, please load. 1d8 plus spellcasting ability mod. Excellent. Yep. That is 8 hit points.
8 hit points?
Not a lot, but something.
It's twice
Yeah.
as many hit points as I had, so.
Yeah.
Wolf.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then I will give a bardic inspiration to Strazar.
Oh, well, thank you.
Great shoving.
You shoved him real good. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. On the woman's turn, she's going to fall to her knees and end her turn, being prone. Ghoul 1 is dead, so that's fun. Eva, it's your turn.
Eva just realizes that Dziugas looks very injured. Just sort of thought that was his normal look.
Is.
So, but we'll cast healing. Is that healing word? Yeah, healing word. Using the 2nd level spell slot. So we'll see how this goes. 2, 4, 5. That's another 8 hit points. Enjoy.
Oh my god.
As a treat.
As a treat.
As
Feeling
a
fine.
treat. So that is a bonus action to do that, which means I still have an action.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in this case, we're going to. Ooh, how does that work with?
I roll a disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm just double checking what Toll the Dead does.
Oh, Toll the Dead is great. So basically,
I love Toll the Dead.
yeah. So if they're
It's
wounded,
wisdom saving throw. If it is missing hit points, it instead takes 1d12 necrotic.
Yeah.
So it should be missing hit points. I assume. I have not been paying terribly close attention. hasn't
Which
either.
one? Who?
At the woman who just fell, who's
Yeah, no,
currently
she's
prone.
quite hurt. She's quite hurt.
Yeah. So, if
Wisdom,
they
you
succeed,
say?
yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
Ooh, I rolled a 15 on the die, so that's a 16.
Damn.
Sorry.
Oh well, that's okay. I tried.
All right. If that is your turn, Eva, we have Dziugas, who she's prone in front of you.
is she alive or awake or something?
No, Eva cast
was
a command spell.
Yeah, she was commanded to grovel.
To grovel.
My bad. My
groveling.
bad.
She's groveling right now.
That sounds great. A great way to stab.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty pissed and I'm fired up, so I'm gonna stab her twice.
Beautiful.
That's a D12, Kelly. That doesn't work.
No.
That's gonna be a hit for sure with a 24
Yep.
and a 25.
Yep. Those hit for sure.
Damage doesn't do much. That's gonna be 4, 8, 12, 17 total between them.
17 between them. I'm gonna allow you to go into some overkill, because yeah, she had 8 hit points left. So you will. How do you want to do this to her? First off,
we're gonna Anakin Skywalker her like to Count Dooku. It's gonna be the scissors. Just do the splack across her throat as she's like looking up. She grovels,
Yeah.
she looks up, and then just off with her head.
Perfect. And then you stab into this other ghoul who was initially unharmed but is now looking quite hurt after that. Wonderful. Is there anything else I can do with the turn?
Yeah, I will dance around this guy. Basically, just to the other side of him to draw his attention, going, "Hey, ugly! Take a bite out of me!" That's
All
what I
right,
got.
he's gonna take a bite out of you. Actually, I'll do a bite attack because it does more damage, and you said take a bite of him, so he's gonna listen.
I would like to.
Not when I listen. When I roll a 3, my dice are 7 to 7 hit.
7? Almost, but not quite.
Okay, cool. So he totally whiffs again, starts biting on your other shoe. So now both your shoes are ruined. Ha!
Fuck.
Alright, Strazar, it's your turn.
Cool. Let's do some stabbing.
Yes, please, do some stabbing.
That is a 19 to hit.
Uh-huh. Yep, that'll hit.
The 8, another D4 for the radiant. I'm still rolling like crap. Oh my god, I rolled 2 1s. So that is 1 radiant and 4 slashing.
He's looking pretty sad. He's looking pretty hurt. Back to the top of the initiative if you're done with Fairx.
Go ahead, Fairx.
Finish him.
Woo. Yeah, I'm gonna go stab. Stab a
Do
stab.
it. Stab a stab.
That's an 18 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. That's 6 points of damage.
So close, Jen. So close.
Will you
This-
let me hit with an offhand attack? Because I technically
will-
have 2 short swords. I just don't usually draw one. An
I
object
will
to
let
draw
you
and be
do
like,
that.
"God
I'll
damn
let
it,
you
die."
make that. Yeah, I'll let you do
Cool.
that. Make me an offhand attack.
I don't add my proficiency and stuff. Oh, actually, I rolled a 16, so
Yeah, that'll hit. How do you want to do this? Because you
do have
had
proficiency.
you just wanted to. You don't have the modifier to the damage. But yeah, 1 hit point left.
very
So
well.
how do you want to do this?
awesome. So yeah, Fairx comes over, stab with one, and is like, "Oh, come on," and just like slashes half-heartedly with her other hand. She pulls the sword. Just die already, and slashes his throat and goes, "Oh, that was easy."
Sport. Perfect. And with that hit, the school collapses, and you guys are out of combat. And we will have a look at this room when we get back from a quick break. So thank you very much, guys, and we will be back soon. And we're back. We have a bit of this dungeon to get through, so if y'all are good with it, I'm just gonna hop back right into game unless there's anything that we need to talk about.
As long as you're cool with me snacking while we do that.
Oh, totally. You gotta keep snacking in the dungeon. Like it's snack o'clock.
I mean, the ghouls are trying to snack on shoes
Yeah.
for some reason.
On Dziugas'
Leather.
shoes, because I'm
Nom nom leather. Jerky.
nom leather.
I hate it.
Yeah, it's like jerky. Yeah, no, unless there's any announcements from Kelly.
I love you, all of you.
Whoa.
Some of you more than
Same.
others, some of you less than others, but not you, of course. I don't know. I'm eating seaweed. Like, just leave me alone. I just got
Okay.
stabbed a bunch. Ah.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm happy to be back and looking forward to going through this adventure. The rest of the dungeons, pretty cool. And dungeon, mine. And then the rest of the episode, or like the next episode, is going to be really fun. There's a section I'm looking forward to. But yeah. If we are all good, we can head back in.
I'm good. All right. Back to the map.
All right. Back to the map. As battle finishes, you are left in this. Now that you've had a chance to breathe, it's starting to look like a laboratory. You see a bunch of like bottles and notes on the ground and on the benches or on the other tables. You see what else is described here? Yeah, as well. If people want to take a look, an investigation to start looking through the room, anyone would like to give me that, feel free. Also, if anyone wants to check her, let me know too.
I'm probably gonna go to the edge, wait for Eva to get over, or if I need to jump over and get them.
Oh, good. Good.
Oh,
Thank
yes,
you.
right.
I was going to get ready to try and enter the room. I mean, part of them is hoping that the pit trap will go away now that the person's dead, but no dice on that one, I don't think.
I don't
So.
think so.
No,
Let me,
it's
let me quickly look up the pass wall spell and
Do
see.
you
how
guys
long
mind if I
this
take a
lasts.
quick break?
Yeah,
Now go for it.
take a break.
That sounds good. I'm gonna.
I'll look around the room and investigate her pockets. Her pocketses.
Her
and
pockets is
Eva's psyching themselves up to jump, and we'll get ready to do that. Just anyway, regardless of if the thing looks like it's about to vanish.
no. It looks like it looks
If
like
it's
it probably
permanent.
lasts an hour. But you can roll with advantage with Strazar's help.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Cool. That's Good. Advantage, huh? You
Mhm.
Oh
say?
no.
Oh no.
For an athletics roll,
Mhm.
it's gonna be a 5. Can I attempt to use my telekinesis to pull myself towards something else? Normally it says to pull something else towards me or push it away from me. Doesn't say anything about the opposite.
Amy, what's your strength score?
7.
Very bad.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, can I stick my sword into the ground, hold it, and try to grab Eva if she
What we
missed
should
the
have
ledge?
done, in retrospect, is tossed a rope over so that if she fell, you could pull me up.
Yep.
We did not do this.
No,
However,
we didn't.
or tightrope walk it across. Anyway.
Well, at least
Neither
you'll
here nor
land on a
there.
ghoul.
Mm-hmm. Cushy landing.
Yep.
Eva
Yes,
plummets.
Yeah, you do. So you are going to hold on a second. Let me just
How much falling damage do I take?
you're gonna take you are landing on a ghoul, so I'm going to reduce that by a little bit. Oh, I only rolled a 1, I'm sorry. So you're gonna take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Ow!
And you land on a ghoul and a bunch of corpses. Human and animal bones. You come into this huge chamber. Smells absolutely horrendous. And you see as well around. Hold on a second. Layer. You're gonna see 2 okra jellies that are just having a good munchy munch on, you know, the flesh of and remains of creatures in there. Which is great. They don't seem to mind you too much. They're just kind of eating shit
We're
around
just not
there.
going to go near those. No.
Mm-hmm. Blorp, blorp. That make, I don't know what sounds jellies make.
Slop, slop.
Slop, slop.
You ever smack a jello mold? That's what they sound like. Blah, 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 blah.
Blop. Yeah. Blop.
They sound like
Blop.
flubber.
Nice. Yeah. So you're there, and we're gonna just quickly pop back up. So to investigate the body, Jen, can you roll me an investigation check?
Yes, I got a 16.
Perfect. So with the body, you're gonna find on her a periapt of health. Periapt? Yeah, periapt of health. And as well, you are going to find a key to a chest that is in the room, which holds 2,500 copper pieces, 950 silver pieces, and jewelry and various trinkets worth 90 gold. So I will 2,500 CP, 950 SP, jewelry, and I can't spell jewelry apparently. Jewelry and trinkets, 90 DB. So that is what you'll find around from her kind of belongings. Was anyone else kind of looking around at like the notes in the rooms to kind of figure out what this is?
Unfortunately, my attention is on Eva, who has fallen, and I need to find a way to get them back up. Call back. Do any of you have rope?
What?
Oh, I have an explorer's pack. I think that has rope in it.
Eva, you will also see a tunnel. You'll see two tunnels, one to the west that looks like it's going, if you take a look, it'll go up and to the elevator shaft, and then you'll see a tunnel that to the kind of northeast that goes, descends a bit. So you can kind of hear your friends talking through the tunnel as well, if you want to go sneak up on them.
Yeah, so here's the thing, is that as Eva was falling, the thought was, rope? And hoping to be pulled back up once they fell. And then once they actually fell to the pit and looked around, went, huh, look it, tunnels. And is just going to, I think it's going to head north.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just going to head north to the north tunnel. I'm just going to go.
Perfect.
Wherever that takes them.
Yeah, sorry, I realized that is not shown. There we go.
Or however
to the north. Yeah, to the west and then to the north.
Wait,
you will
it
see.
sort of did a thing that was a corner of the cavern. Yeah, it's gonna like go into like the east, see the thing, and then it's gonna head north.
Yeah, so you'll see that the farther, the more west tunnel goes to the elevator shaft, and then there's another one that goes up. Looks like it's going ascending to probably where you were
so
before.
instead of staying where they were to be pulled up, Eva immediately leaves that spot and doesn't even register that they're dropping rope behind, trying to figure that out. And is going to, head up the northern corridor, and I'm guessing...
Yeah, after a time, you kind of sneak up kind of behind Dziugas as he's having his little, why can't I click and move your character?
I'm loving the idea that as they're like figuring out their rope and like talking around like the doorway, like Eva just like walks in and like walks up behind them and is like, "Oh, I might have some rope."
Oh, cool. Can you have? But you. The rope.
But I don't think we need it.
No, we don't. The rope is for you. But you're here.
Yeah, that pathway goes down.
Huh.
It's both convenient and irritating.
Yep.
Could have been a
Pat
shortcut.
Eva on the head and pat Eva on the head and use lay on hands, and I'll heal you for your 9 points.
Oh,
We could just
thank
sit
you.
here and we could take a short rest and
Oh,
not
okay.
waste our resources.
Fair. I'd be like, oh, right.
Fairx, could I get you to put your foot right here and push? One of my ribs is out of alignment.
Yeah, sure. I will do so.
It's the moneymaker.
Ones don't count, Amy. Ones don't count on hit dice rolls.
I'm gonna short rest. Is that good?
Yeah, you guys can short rest. Yeah,
Yep.
of course. You can take a short rest.
Okay, let's go.
That
Ooh, damn.
As I remember that my Constitution modifier is a -1.
So you get a 1.
18, 24. I'm at 48 points out of 50, thanks to Jen.
Nice. At this point, while you guys are resting, you're going, as you're resting at some point throughout the thing, you're gonna just hear this rumbling. And then this boom from above you.
The fuck
That
was
doesn't
that?
sound good.
Ooh, let's.
Do you think they started blowing things up or setting things on fire?
He said a few days.
Well, yeah, but the guy seemed like a liar.
Did he seem like a liar? Because if so,
I mean, he was lying about the. He seemed to be hiding something about the disease. But that's about all I could pick
He's
up
definitely
from.
hiding something. I don't know if I'd call him a liar straight out, but
Well, he's not a friend.
it seems like the only thing that's really changed to his timeline is us showing up.
Maybe killing that person did something. Eva points at the body.
I'm gonna go check the front. And
All right.
Dziugas is gonna run and check to make sure that the entrance still leads outside.
Oh boy! When you get to the front entrance, you will indeed see that the entrance has been caved in. You guys are
What?
stuck, or have to find a way out.
All right, so he'll head back down and... How many of you have to breathe?
I think I do.
I'm gonna try to hold my breath as much as possible. They've caved us in.
oh,
Oh, lovely.
lovely.
So we've got a couple
You will
of
know
options.
you can still hear wailing winds and howling winds.
But you hear that? Winds howling. I did that. Yeah, I did that for you. There you go. That's the face right there.
As long as it's not the black winds.
But it means that there's still got to be an out.
Which means there's no better way to go than down.
I did see pathways.
See anything else down there?
Yeah, some like jellies. We should probably not bother them. They seem content.
They don't bother us, we don't have to bother them.
All right. Let's go.
Might as well get on
Alright.
with it.
As you all make your way down to... Whoops, I accidentally grabbed the pit trap. No, pit trap, go away. You're not part
Pit
of the
trap?
Hole's
What are you
following us. I'm
doing?
concerned.
Oh no.
So as you walk down, you will indeed get hit with this absolutely horrific smell of decaying, rotting flesh. See a whole myriad of different corpses, human, animal, humanoid just sit here. Between the blood in the upper area and this, it looks like this in the pit trap. It almost could have been used as some sort of corpse disposal chute.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And as
Convenient.
you will see,
I
there
guess
is
that's
another.
why people went in and never came out.
As long as
you'll
we're
see
not
to the
next.
south, there is a descent, another tunnel going down.
Oh, let's head that way.
South it is.
So as you get down, and I will uncover the area too, even. Ha ha ha. You make your way into another cavern. Damaged furniture has been dragged into this area to create what almost looks like a study. 2 bookshelves stand alongside chairs, a desk covered with papers, rough cave walls features gouges as if some powerful creature has dragged its claws across stone.
Can I do an intelligence roll to see if I can recognize what type of creature it is?
Of course. Please.
All right. Is it, if it is a, actually, wait, I think I get an advantage on most memory checks.
I
For
think
this
you
kind of
do.
thing. All right. Doing it. That's a, is it straight intelligence? Then that's a 14.
So you can.
Oh wait, hold on.
Definitely-
I have that bardic inspiration still.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Because that
Use
lasts for an hour,
And
right?
that's for 10 minutes.
Ah, we long rested or short
Aw.
rested.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
we
Actually,
did.
wait.
Mhm.
I think it's 10 minutes, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, we short rested.
Mhm.
That might be me pulling from something else.
Yeah,
I've
that
seen,
sounds right.
honestly.
It's pretty short.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Okay.
All right, 14.
All right. You're going to notice that the scratches and claw marks do definitely seem to be, are for sure fiendish in nature, but you can see that in some sections it's almost like you recognize this because you do this yourself, is that there's a human aspect to things. There's claw marks that also look humanoid in here, and you, with your familiarity with shifting, is that you think that this is something to do with a person shifting into a fiend of some sort.
This isn't normal.
No.
Like, even for its own situation. He'll point out some of the signs.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Would you guys like to start investigating the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the there's like some library shelves, it looks like, as well as there's a desk that can both be kind of searched around.
I'll go check the shelves then.
All right, make me an investigation check, please.
I'll check the desk
That's a 10.
thing.
You find a bunch of like fiction books, histories, short stories, but nothing much else. Nothing much else. Unfortunate with that check.
I found a book
I rolled
about
a s-
Strixhaven.
Sure, you can find a book about Strixhaven in there.
I rolled a solid 11 on the desk table thing, so I'm doing great over here.
Uh, so on the desk, you're gonna see various like little bits of charcoal, and you're actually gonna see a bunch of drawings scattered on the decks. The sketches range from very mundane portraits of various cityscapes to horrifyingly ghastly demonic faces with saucer-sized eyes. You will also recognize that one sketch depicts a very familiar looking tiefling that you saw on there. As well as in the cityscapes, you'll notice one of them has a very distinctive vicinidad, one of the manor houses in the Los Gavlanes region where you guys were, saying home on it.
I'll show these to the others, just like, this is weird.
And
Just
That's
a
the
bit.
guy from up top.
Yep. Who's the
Said he was
owner
a
of
liar.
mine?
So he is a liar, yeah.
You might not be conscious of it. There is a small chance.
Mm.
True, but he was definitely hiding something.
Maybe
and
he's
finally,
cursed.
as you searching the desk, you're gonna find a hinge on a hidden compartment on the dresser or in the drawer, and you're gonna find a locket containing a very tiny pencil portrait of a smiling woman.
This looks important.
Who's the woman? Is her name?
No idea. Yeah, is it like engraved with anything, or?
Yeah, you'll see Doña Rosa is scribbled, and then mom, with the Spanish word for mother, which is
Madre.
Madre.
Madre,
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome.
If she got really, really old, would she look like the person we killed her upstairs? Or up a level? Couple levels? Level.
No. No. Doesn't look very similar at all. The distinct
Eva
looking
is
people.
saying that out loud and asking everyone else because Eva has no clue. This is very much an in character. Like if they got really old, would that be no? Maybe
I don't think so.
No. Doesn't
No.
look- yeah.
That would have been too convenient.
Interesting.
Well,
But definitely take it with. Maybe it'll either answer some
Maybe it'll
questions
open
or
something.
just raise other ones.
that too. And anything else interesting in here? No? Okay. Let's go.
I mean, if anyone else wants to check out the bookshelf.
Why, that
This
sounds
is
like
assuming
something
everyone else looked at it.
I would love to do.
Give me an
Oh,
ink
better
check.
than me.
20 plus.
Perfect. So
Investigation,
you're
that's
gonna
a
find
23.
Yeah, you're gonna find you're gonna find books and histories and stuff like that. You're gonna
Chicken
find a
soup for
weird
the soul.
manga called Slutshaven in there as well.
Wait. I remember this. I've read this book before.
Oh my god.
Have
I'm
you?
gonna take it. Yeah. I remember it. Which volume is it?
It is volume 4.
It's never the first volume.
Oh,
That's
good. Nice. I'm gonna take it. Then I leave the bookshelf. No, I keep looking.
Rick, you're also gonna find a spell scroll of Lesser Restoration and a book containing rituals for Alarm, Find Familiar, and Illusory Script spells.
Got a spell book. Got some spells. Ava, I'll pass that over. Actually, Lesser Restoration, whichever one of you wants it.
I'll hold on to that one.
It's also a spell book. Here, hang on to it. If it's not too heavy for you.
All right. And with that, do you guys descend further into the mine?
With my shield out in front of me, because
Alright, blades drawn. Let's recharge one of them. Yay, only 2 damage this time.
Nice.
Zort.
Zort.
Thanks to Jen, I still have 1 more hit point than I normally would.
Nice. All right, so you make your way. Making your way, all the way down to, what you guess is the last main area of the mine. Blech.
cool. I want to cast Divine Sense.
Perfect. I'm gonna give the description, and then I will let you know, because you're gonna see that this sizable cavern ceiling is 30 feet high. In the middle, you see the elevator where it finishes down. This is the end. This is where you guess you would have plummeted to. As well, you'll see strange symbols scrawled across the wall, and the skeletons of 2 huge creatures are here. One embedded in the east wall, and the other coiled around an altar covered in filthy feathers. And oh boysy, does your thing go off? What is Divine Sense? It does undead, right?
Celestial Fiend or Undead.
Yeah, those two skeletons are for sure undead.
Incredible, because Eva's also like beelining it towards the skeletons because they look really cool.
Wait,
How
Eva.
close do you get? How close do you get to them?
I don't know, how long does it take to move while someone's divine sensing?
Takes 1 action for me to Divine Sense.
So 6 seconds. You can
So
make it
30
30 feet,
feet.
or 25 feet.
Yeah.
Yep, you
So
can absolutely
Eva's
get away from
totally
me.
gonna make it like right to the mouth.
Perfect.
That's the best place to be.
Hold on.
Oh,
a
this is
second.
bad.
Zugas is going to walk 5 feet that way before the turn ends.
Well, first, before the turn ends, I'm gonna need y'all to roll initiative as
There it is.
Oh, that one's gone.
2 dinosaurs come to life. They're skeletons. I don't know why they gave us. I guess they didn't have dinosaur skeleton tokens.
What?
Nat 20!
Traz!
What the fuck?
Did you roll a nat 1 again?
Traz! Yeah.
On the initiative, and that one again.
You don't get a go. You've made your choice.
Oh,
Kelly and
also,
I
this
swapped
place has
places.
been consecrated as hell. This place is evil.
So my eyes, I'm like, oh, this place is bad.
Are they dinosaur
Yep.
skeletons?
Yep, they are. I don't know why.
Dinosaurs.
1 sec. Nope. That didn't work. Let me try that again. Oh, wait, I'm not a DM on that one. Hold on 1 sec.
Are you actually getting me proper?
Yeah, I got dinosaur skeletons for you, baby. Let's go.
Fuck yeah! Let's go!
They're so handsome, these boys.
all right.
Oh, no, it's big.
Yeah, they're big. Oh, those big.
Okay, hold on. Let me just.
Let me get my notepad again for initiative.
Just put me on the bottom. That's where I belong.
Yep, that's true.
Confirm Traz is
Phrasing.
the bottom. Yep.
Traz is the bottom, confirmed.
All right, you've got dinosaur skeletons now.
Hell yeah, I do. Dino DNA.
And I'll even have them one of them face the other way.
Nice. Love it. This is great. This is the best. Oh, there we go. This one gave me the right thing.
And Terror in
Perfect.
the Woods?
Yes, please, sir. You know it. All right, let me roll these guys' initiative.
As Eva was approaching, Strazar was detecting and said, no, like, Eva, wait. Did
Like, Eva,
he manage
no,
to
no,
say
no.
they're undead? Did he manage to say that before?
No, I think they probably came up the moment you got
Yeah.
close. I'm like,
Cool.
Okay, so
Cool.
it's Zug / Fairx.
I have a very important question. Ava, you mean?
Oh wait, no, it's Eva. Sorry. Zug
Did these
/
make
Eva.
a xylophone noise when they stood up?
Of course they did.
Okay, good. Then we are
Yes.
in the correct world.
Yeah,
Well,
so,
one's half embedded in the wall, so he's not going to be moving. But yes, the other one did for sure. I can do this. Dino 1.
There you go. Nice half in the wall.
Nice.
that's just a Final
Yeah.
Fantasy boss.
Yes. Dino 1. Then we have Fairx. Then we have Dino 2. So actually, I'll do Dino Blue and Dino Red, and then Strazar at the bottom. We knew that. We know Strazar's a bottom. We know this. Okay. So top of the initiative, we're gonna have Dziugas and Eva go.
I mean, Ava's right there. Or Eva's right there.
So I'm sort of imagining this, and correct me if I'm wrong, that as Strazar says, no, Eva, wait, Eva's like goes up and is about to reach out and touch one, and then turns to look at Strazar to go, huh? And then like turns back and sees it like rising up and is like, oh, it's undead! Okay. And then is gonna cast Turn Undead, or use my channel divinity for Turn Undead.
Yay!
Okay. What does that do?
That does the following. It, as an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer to centering the undead, blah, blah, blah. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw, DC 14. If the creature's spell fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. Turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can and can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. Cannot take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action.
Okay. All right. So red and blue, here we go. Okay, wisdom, you say? I am not very wise. So the red one is turned, so he's stuck in a wall, so I guess he will be taking the dodge action on his turn. But unfortunately, blue rolled a 18, so that's a 19. So Bluey is not
Shucks. There goes that
turned.
plan. Cool. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on myself.
That sounds like a great plan. You'll have to remind me what that does on my turn.
You just make an imaginary pillow fort around you.
Yeah. Okay. Is that everything for ya?
Yes.
All right. Dziugas,
Ava!
you're up.
And he's gonna charge up, and he's gonna take some hits against the bluey.
Nice.
Hit number 1 is a 3, which becomes a 7, 8,
Yeah,
9.
does not hit.
All right.
Nope.
All right. Number 2 is a 21. That'll work.
That'll hit.
And that's max damage. That's gonna be 10 slashing. Is it slashing?
Slashing.
10. Oh yeah, actually, it's the short sword is slashing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 slashing.
Yeah.
All right. So 10 slashing.
10 slashing, and he's gonna kind of kick it in the bone and be like, "Come on, focus on me."
Okay.
And we'll kind of run around its side to the north.
All right. Sounds great. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Nah, that's plenty.
All right. So it is Dino Blue's turn. Since you hit him, I'm going to
Bleed your own blood. Oh wait, he doesn't have any blood.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a biting attack at you.
You know what? I'm going to tell me right now. I'm going to use my reaction. Is he be able to be blinded, or does he have condition immunity?
No, he does not have condition immunity to blinded.
Okay. All right. So first of all, I'm amplifying. Ouch. He is going to take a D4 off of every action until the end of his turn.
So like for rolling or for damage?
For attacking.
Okay, cool.
So he's going
Alright,
to take
so
a
minus a
-4
D4.
to whatever this is.
Oh, a -4, not a D4.
I rolled the D4.
Oh, okay, cool. So -4. All
So
right.
I'm using Blood Maledict, Blood Curse of the Eyeless.
Cool. That's really cool.
So his eyes are going to cloud over, or whatever. His sockets are going to cloud over.
Yeah. Okay, so 11 plus 6 is 14 minus... No, 11 plus 6 is not 14.
17.
11 plus 6 is 17, minus 4 is 13. Is that your AC?
No, it was 17. I just saved my own life.
Nice. So he's gonna reach out, be slightly blinded, and jaws are gonna snap kind of just right by your face and go...
Nice.
Alright, that's Dino B. Fairx, you are up.
Ooh, baby. I would like to move 30 feet kind of diagonally, so I'm like, if the dino is on a clock, I'm at like the 5 or 4 o'clock position.
Alright, yeah.
To the dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to cast Dissonant a little bit further back from there. I don't want to be so close.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on Bluey there.
Alright, what
And
do
it
I
needs
have
to make
do?
a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, guys. I'm not good at that. That's gonna be a 16.
Dang it, it passes. However, it still takes half damage, so
Yeah.
just roll this psychic damage. 4 psychic damage.
Ouchies. Alright. Perfect. As you
and
whisper
then
dissonantly.
I will give a a bardic inspiration to Strazar because Jesus Christ, that initiative roll.
Yeah.
Because it's only been initiative and not other things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. That is your turn. So it says one is embedded in the wall, so I don't think he can move if he's embedded. Like the wording is specifically it's embedded in the wall, so I'm assuming that the red can't actually like move to attack.
Yeah, I assume it's just a giant head sticking out.
Yeah,
trying to
that makes
chomp.
sense.
Do I
I'm not.
have?
It's like that
reach at
fish that
all?
sings is
Nope.
attached to a board, except it's a dinosaur with its head that.
God. The
Oh no.
what are those called?
Hello, my
Billy
lady.
Bass.
Hello, my
Billy
darling.
Bass, thank you.
Billy Bass. Interesting. Okay. So Dino Red's turn. None of you are close enough for him to do anything. So, good job. He's gonna just go, "Rah!" And that's his turn. Strazar, you're up.
Cool. With my divine sense, did that weird altar on the floor give off a lot of really bad energy?
Oh boy, did it!
Cool. So
That is certainly a very, very demonic altar right there.
So I'm going to approach the altar with my sword, and I want to try to essentially smite it to purify it.
Perfect. Give me an attack roll, I guess.
That's a 23 to hit.
Okay, yep. Give me.
I will add a smite to try to see if I can purify the thing.
Yep.
Is an additional 2d8. Okay. Oh, thanks. Come here. So 18 or no, 7 slashing, 13 radiant.
All right. As you bring your sword onto this altar, you're going to smash it with divine energy. It cracks and it releases almost a glow that lights up these runes that go around the cave. Do you understand abyssal at all?
Nope, that is not one of the ones I know.
All right.
Sweet.
Okay. For a quick glance during combat, you are going to see omens and prophecies sent by a demon called Pazuzu to Itzman. You will understand that Itzman has been twisting an innocent creature into an envoy of Pazuzu and is spreading corruption through this innocent.
Okay.
Anything else to do with your turn, Traz?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. Back to the top of the initiative. We have Dziugas and Eva.
You want to go?
Sure. Eva is going to, because Sanctuary is still up until I either attack something or a minute passes. So let's just double up on the defensive and cast Mirror Image. Yeah, that seems like a really good idea.
All right.
That's
You
what I'm
suddenly
doing.
have 3 U's.
Yeah. And then,
Babe,
because
Hey,
now
but that's not what I
that-
meant when I said cover me.
Oh, whoops. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to push the skeleton thing 5 feet, which will end Sanctuary, I believe.
Push it away from you?
Yep. Let me just double check the thing again for that.
Oh.
It has a strength saving throw. It's probably strong.
Okay,
AC
yeah, I will
is
roll.
14.
All right.
That
Oh,
one.
I rolled a 19. Okay, he doesn't go anywhere. Dziugas doesn't get smushed.
Cool. Well, it would have gone back away diagonally, but yes.
Yeah.
So,
I might have had a little bit of squishing
But
happen.
Sanctuary falls, but I still have mirror image up.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
At least I assume it does.
Dziugas, your turn.
Slashy. That's a nat
Dashy.
20
Oh, fuck. Okay.
and a 13.
All right. What's my armor class? Hold up. Oh, that just meets it. So 2 hits.
Okay. Hold on one sec.
One's a crit.
That's going to be on the first one 5, 9, 12, 16 on the first one.
Okay.
And 5 on the second one only. Because
So 21.
and because
Yeah.
I have Slasher as a feat, he has disadvantage on all attack rolls for the remainder of the turn until the start of my next turn.
Oh, wow.
And his speed is reduced, but
I just double checked the wording on Sanctuary because I just realized something about it.
Yeah.
So my push is not a spell. It's just an effect of being telekinetic.
Yeah.
And it doesn't do damage. So if this warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy, or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends. I don't think it ends.
I don't think so either.
So cool. Just yeah,
So-
I can just do that.
So you can protect
Okay.
yourself 2 ways. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
It's incredible.
All right. Bluey's gonna make another bite attack at Dziugas at disadvantage. Do you roll the d4 every time?
so that ends, but Slasher it just does
So disadvantage.
yeah, it's just disadvantage, I think.
Okay.
But I'll use my reaction to do it anyway. Sure, let's do it. Let's have some fun.
I'm also just mad because you killed a nat 20.
And take a -3
Ayo.
off the next thing.
Okay, so 15 plus 6 is still 21 to hit you.
-3.
I rolled an 8. I rolled an 18 and a 20.
Okay,
So
well he's still gonna hit me.
yeah. So that
You
is
tried.
I tried that.
2d10 plus 4. This is why I'm so mad you took the crit away with the disadvantage. 17 points of piercing damage as these giant jaws come and bite ya.
I've been better.
All right. Fairx, it's your turn.
Cool. Okay, I am going to spend my last bardic inspiration to do Mantle of Inspiration and grant myself a wondrous appearance. So I think Fairx just like it's like she suddenly grows in size and is just shining very brightly. And I choose a number of creatures I can see and who can see me within 60 feet, up to my charisma mod, so I'll choose the rest of the party. Each of them gain 5 temporary hit points, and when you gain these temporary hit points, you can immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Ooh.
Nice.
So please feel free to move should you wish.
Sure.
Uh,
Eva
if you
will
have a
move
reaction.
up.
Kelly does not have a reaction though.
I do not have a reaction, unfortunately.
Fair.
I'm gonna stay by and poke the dinosaur.
Eva's moving out of range.
Smart.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is a bonus action. And then
Wild.
yeah. Actually, hold on. Come on, where's my spell list? Hello, spell list. Need to check what this one is. Oh, right. It's somebody I can touch. Is there somebody within touch range? Strazar is within touch range. Yeah. So, although temporary hit points don't stack, right?
No.
Or do they? No?
They do not.
They
You
don't.
take the
Didn't think so.
greatest source.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So I will reach out and touch Strazar and cast Heroism. So you gain up hit points, temporary hit points up to my spellcasting ability mod, which is I guess it's 4. So the 5 is actually greater.
Okay.
But you are immune to being frightened as well.
Ooh.
Just in case. Actually, now that I realize that that's 4, maybe I won't do that because that's actually less than I thought it was. Because I was thinking it was because it was at the beginning of each turn, you would regenerate it if you got hit. Right? But if it just takes the 5, then I won't do that. Let's not do that. In which case, I will. Nope. Strazar, are you down any hit points at all?
Nope. Dziugas is essentially taking all the beatings.
Yeah, and I can't heal him from here, so
Fine.
that's fine. I'll just lash out. I'll
Emotionally.
move closer to Bluey and lash out to stab a dinosaur. Stab a dinosaur. That's a 14 to hit a dinosaur.
Yeah, that'll hit a dinosaur.
Universally.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's 10, but it's piercing damage.
Oh, so close!
Womp.
So close!
Again, yeah.
Again,
That's
again. Yep. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
Not a good hit though. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, so with turn undead, that just lasts for a minute, right, Amy? I just have to take the dodge action every turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Until it takes damage.
Yeah, okay, so Dino Red is still gonna take the dodge action. Strazar, it's your turn.
Cool. Let's slash you the Bluey.
Alright. Roll to hit.
That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, how would you like to do this? Because it had 1 hit point. Again.
He's gonna chop off its leg and have it just kind of domino fall.
I'm
Just
very
collapses.
good at getting enemies down to 1 hit point.
You're very good at edging them.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew there was something there. Yeah.
You edge my enemies real good. All right, and with a very, again, comedical xylophone noise, it crashes back down into a pile of bones. Okay. Anything else I can do with your turn there, Strazar?
Kind of looks at the one at the wall going, so what do we do with that one? It can't do anything.
I mean, just stab the shit out of it.
Yeah.
All right. Dziugas and Eva are back up to the top with you.
Eva. Hey,
Do you
Eva.
want me to cover you better this time?
Why don't you just sacred flame the crap out of it? It's not like it can dodge.
True. Sacred flame.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's stuck in the wall. Yeah.
Well, they
Yeah,
kind of
it
handed this
fails.
one to us.
Cool.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
it's
feel
kind of
like that-
weird that it did that.
Huh.
It really doesn't have like
So-
the ability to kind of crash out of the wall. Like,
I'm
To
gonna
struggle its way out.
I'm gonna give it that on his turn because I think that's fair. But as a
yeah,
like in the book, it doesn't say anything.
Cool.
It's
So
weird.
that just hits. I
Yeah.
rolled a 3 on that, so 3 radiant
Oh, okay.
on the dice.
And now it's
I'm-
not turned.
No.
Perfect.
But I did give us a couple turns of it not trying to attack us because it couldn't.
Yeah.
These things would have been real bad combined.
Yeah. And then that's
Mhm.
an action. Oh, I can do a bonus action spell still.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon. We're gonna do that. We're just gonna cast that
Nice.
guy.
What's
And
your
since that's
weapon?
I already popped Sanctuary.
What
Yeah.
weapon is it?
I feel like it probably looks like a small cluster of daggers that like merge together into like one attack like one point when it attacks. So it's still just a single one, but it looks like a multiples, which I think is super cool. And the attack for that is a melee spell attack.
Spell attack. Yeah.
So it's popping up right next to the thing in the wall. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
And it is not dodging anymore. Well, I guess it took it on its last one, so
Yeah, it took it on its last one, so
it's
yeah,
still dodging until
disadvantage.
its next
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
action.
So yeah.
So that's okay though. But
Mhm.
let's see what this does for attacky.
There, I threw a bunch of
ooh.
daggers down for you.
Perfect. Love it. That is a 23 to hit.
What? Wow. No, that does not hit.
23 does not hit.
I mean, sorry. Yeah, that hit. Sorry, no, that does hit.
Okay.
I was
Okay,
about to
sorry,
ask, does
no.
the wall
The
give
other way
it special
around.
cover?
I
and we
assumed
just
that
don't
was just
realize?
Oh
sarcasm.
man, that's a hell of a. Did it nat 20? It's no. Okay, cool.
No. No,
Um,
sorry, my
so
brain's
that is
just like I was gonna say did not
Very
make.
enough. Where's my dice?
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
did not
but it was just
succeed.
not-
Okay.
It did not succeed.
And then that is a D8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier on for a force damage. So that is going to be 10 force damage.
Oof. Okay. Ouchies. That hurts. All right.
Mhm.
Fairx, it is your turn.
Oh, yeah, Dziugas
Do I gotta
has
go?
to go.
Oh, sorry. Yes. No, you gotta go, Zuga. Sorry.
Only if you're sure. You know what? It was probably for the best if I didn't. It's your turn, Fairx. That's a 9 and a 10. Oh wait, no, that was technically a disadvantage roll. You know what? I rolled for both of those to be my. Yeah, I didn't hit.
Was an I-10 with the thing? With your bonuses?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I rolled a 3 and a
Yeah.
4
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
for
yeah.
my 2 attacks.
Those miss. I'm sorry.
So whiff. So
Fairx, it's your turn.
Yeah, fair. It is my turn. Absolutely. I'll move in behind Dziugas and touch him and cast Cure Wounds.
Aw.
Well, I can't really. I mean, I can hit, but ooh, nice. That is 11, which was almost max healing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Anything
then
else you'd like to do?
and then I'll take like 5 feet back just so that I'm just like not right there.
Okay, that sounds probably smart. Okay, it's Dino Red's turn finally, and you guys are there. Well, Dziugas is right in front of me, always. So I'll make another bite attack at you, boy.
All right, bring it.
Are you reactioning me or no?
You know what? Yes, I am, because, oh, -4, please.
Oh, Mr. Millas hurt them more to roll again.
Yeah.
Because I rolled a 9. Oh, that's not great. I don't think that's going to do it. 8 plus 6 is 14.
That's not going to
That
do
doesn't hit your AC of 17, right?
it. Not last time I checked.
Yeah.
But
I just want to make sure your AC was 17. I'm trying to forget.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Dino Red finally gets to go end with bitey bite.
I mean, he's stuck in a wall. I don't think this is your fault.
No, it's not. Okay, with that, it's gonna be Strazar.
Oh, good. I'm going to go to the other side of Dziugas and stab the dino.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Give it to me.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
That'll be a 16.
That'll hit.
That'll be, ooh. Almost max damage, so 17. I mean, not 17, 10. I can math. 7 plus 3, 10.
Oh, it's looking pretty hurt. All right. You slash into this with your sword. More bones are starting to break off this dino. Is there anything else you can do?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right, back to the top. We have Eva and Dziugas.
You want to go first this time?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Those are... Oh, wait. So, is it still dodging?
No, because it's not turned.
Perfect. Then in that case, that's 2 hits. 24 and
Oh, yeah.
19, 20,
Yeah.
21.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. So that's math o'clock. 16 points of damage.
Okay. It's
Ah!
looking real fucked up.
No, I say it. Eva calls what's happening. And then Eva is going to do the word of radiance again. I think that's the word. No, sacred flame. Sacred flame. That's the word I meant. Sacred flame.
All right.
Yes.
I just rolled damage because.
Okay.
Yeah.
The sacred flame is going to do 6 radiant, and then the spiritual weapon is going to also attack.
Oh no.
I don't think it hits though, because I'm pretty unless it's got really, 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 really terrible AC while stuck in a wall. Because that is only a 9.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Nope.
This time, I'm actually
does not.
right. It does not.
So
hit.
6 radiant is all that gets done on this round.
Swing and a miss, but it's looking like it's on.
I think Eva
death
glares at the spiritual weapon. Seriously?
And then bring it home, Fairx. It is your turn.
Watch me edge this enemy too. I'ma stab it.
Stab.
I got a 25 to stab it.
Yeah.
And you roll 1 on the die.
I got, if I can do math, 9 damage.
Sorry, Jen, you're not gonna edge this dinosaur. You're gonna bring it to completion. How would you like to finish him?
You gotta at the end of the battle. Everybody's gotta, have a good time.
You gotta finish. You gotta climax.
Yeah. Climax of the battle, obviously. Yeah, I think Fairx is going to move in kind of beside Dziugas and just, actually I guess beside the spiritual weapon, and just stab it.
Yep.
And it's the
it just
JoJo
kind of,
meme all over again.
Yep.
Yeah.
And with that, the dinosaur turns back into lifeless bones. And you are out of combat. Nothing else much is in this room, but you see those runes, I guess, embellished on the wall, and you see to the east a large tunnel with a strong breeze coming through.
Can anyone else read that, or do you need me to translate?
Translation would be appreciated.
Yeah, I have no idea what any of that said.
Long story short, it's all Isman's fault. He summoned a demon. I guess we'll call him P-Man, because I don't really want to say a demonic name. It might draw its attention. Took an innocent and twisted them into whatever's been causing the curse.
Oh, I guess we gotta go find them. Great. Hopefully that's the way out.
You know what's funny about this?
Hmm.
He must really be underestimating us if he doesn't think that we can get out the clearly marked exit in his own lair.
It might lead to a pit, though, or like a big chasm, and that's a whole other set of problems.
We'll deal with those
This is
problems
true.
when we deal with them. Let's go find Isman, though. I'm gonna
Let's see
stab
wherever
him
this takes us.
a lot.
And
I'll
as you
help.
start following the tunnel, it eventually leads.
Before we do, I'm gonna take a dinosaur tooth. You don't just always get dinosaur teeth. Like, I'm sorry.
I'm
Fair.
gonna take
That's
one.
fair.
Oh, should
Yeah,
we
yeah.
bring
You know
one
what?
for
Yeah.
Luna as a souvenir?
Ooh,
How
yeah,
Yeah,
about
yeah.
probably.
They're kind of heavy, though, and big.
We should all grab one.
All right.
Dino
Strazar can
buddies.
carry them. He's the strong one.
Yeah, all right. Tie him to my back.
He's the
We can use
pack
this
mule.
rope.
As you go down this tunnel, you are seeing scratch marks and these fiendish feathers littering the path. Almost like a bread trail, to be honest. You are walking for hours when you finally come to this huge cenote. And it doesn't have any water in it. It's all dry, but you think that this was potentially maybe the first place they mined when the city was looking for the silver, because it still is old scaffolding that leads 100 feet up to the top.
None of you can fly, right?
I wish.
It was worth a try.
So a cenote, for those that are wondering, are like these ancient, almost underground, like lagoons. They're like big cavernous pits that have just like an opening at the top, like almost like a natural rock formation opening that is like, so it's basically like this like giant underground hole that usually had water in it, but this has been dried out.
I had no idea there was a word for those. It makes sense that there is, but
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
All right. Let's go.
And as you lead up, you will find yourself back in the city. And it's the middle of the night of the Remembered celebrations. And as you come out of the hole, you're going to see a very familiar set of boots. And who's the first one out of the hole?
Probably Dziugas. He probably would be taking point.
You're gonna look up at the person who's standing by the hole, and you're gonna see, huh, well, just my luck. I ran into you guys. Pastries? As Luna stands right there.
We brought you teeth.
And I think we'll call a game there.
Nice.
Sounds pretty good, yeah.
Oh, well, that was wonderful, guys. Thank you so much for getting back into this. I hope you guys had a good time.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, yeah.
And we made it through the mine of the town of Hollow. You guys have found out some stuff about what's going on.
We learned a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You learned a thing.
Someone needs a
and
stabbing.
Vicious stuff.
Someone needs some stabbing. So yeah, we will have the dramatic confrontation and conclusion of this little chapter in 2 weeks. So February, what's the date? 3rd. Come back for our February Panic at the Citadel. I know we had a bit of a break, but now we get 2 episodes in 2 weeks, so that is great. And we will see what comes up. There's some really cool things coming up for this last chapter, and yes, for the climax of this arc, we've been edging along, and it's
God, we've been
it's-
edging
it's
for
the
months,
climax.
Robin.
I know. I'm such a bad
Right.
dungeon mistress.
You're fired. You're fired. Everyone's fired.
No, I think
Wait, why
that
am
means
I
she's
fired?
fired.
Yeah,
What-
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
God.
Thank you, Amy.
Oh.
But yes, thank you so much, guys. This was my first actual like little baby dungeon crawl too, which was great. The
Aw.
one from the town, the other one didn't count. It was like 2 rooms, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, it
as
was
a
early
dungeon.
house basement.
Basement. Yeah. So this is my first little dungeon crawl, which I thought was quite fun to run.
Good.
Professor Multiverse in the chat. Just hoping for a happy ending.
Oh my god. It just doesn't
I
end.
hope so too.
Yeah. Well, thank you, because of you, Patreons. You always give us a happy ending because
You know, the first
give
person I have to
us-
thank is my mother, right?
No.
Here, you thank my mother.
No.
You go.
Well, patrons, we can't do it without you here. First would like to thanks Kelly's mom, Jan. Jan and Bob, thank you so much. Yep.
I'll
then we
take it from-
have
Do you want me to take it from there?
yes, please.
Our demonic or devilish producer Precarious, thank you for contractually edging. I feel like a devil would definitely have one of those Christian Grey contracts, so I don't even want to know. A big thank you to our wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin, and of course, Sorcerer Sanguine. And our High Council of the Patreon, Taryn Dustin, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Karasha Urquhart, Chef Aladeth, Larouk, Mike Baxter, and Kelowna Curd. Back to you, Robin.
I'm sorry, I killed our ping chat. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us at Panic at the Citadel. We will see you in 2 weeks. Until then, have a great night. Come back tomorrow on Twitch for Kelly's Dirge run.
That's right. Tomorrow is
instead of Arcos.
Kelly is the Dark Urge.
Yeah. Kelly's gonna follow his dark urges. And then we have regular scheduled Fandelver as well. The return of Shards of Nern next Thursday. Whoop, whoop.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Thursday we're
and then
recording
first
Hunter.
episode of Vampire, and then Vampire, and then Hunter. So it's gonna be a great week, guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night. Goodbye.